Lord Galaban, Doug McMahon, Dead Poker Society, Friday Night Fights, Winter Bash, February edition. 4 tournaments left in the leaderboard, DPS Leaderboard Championship Series. Don't forget that it will be so cool because, let's see, are we live? Oh, yep, we're live. So I need to turn that down now. We have gone live. The feed is live. 4 weeks left to get your points to become a hunter. Do not forget, you gotta have Spring Bash if you want to go after the hunters. And the hunters are going to be the top 10 from the Winter Bash for the first month. Each month after that, we're going to take the total for that month on the nice little spreadsheet, that thing right there. And we will take each 4 weeks, and there'll be a cutoff line, and whatever points you get in those 4 weeks, that'll be the next 10 hunters for the next month. So every 4 weeks, we're getting brand new hunters. We are in week 11 and can't wait. There's 4 tournaments left, Fridays and Saturdays, 4 left to get your points. There's your point leaders right now. Everybody's got their points. These might be wrong. I don't know if I changed these last week, but here's all the points. So I see quite a few people over 100. There's 1, 2, 3 people over 200. So just have you know, 200 points to get into the top 3, top 4. You know what? I might not have added. Thought there was somebody else higher. Let's go back over here. Boom. We'll go ahead and slop that down. Yeah. Rather's. Oh, that's right, because Eski's over at 300. So is that what I was looking at wrong? Because I should be in 4th. Eski's first, 242 is second. Yeah, I forgot to add up points properly. Somebody else has more points. That's right, Rather's up at 233, so I must have did I do Rather's wrong? Let me see. Rather lost. 233, which 233.6, 242.6. Okay, yeah, I'm in 4th. Rather should be in 3rd. I'm in 4th. And 5th is Jake from State Farm. There we go. That's why it looked wrong. Okay, so 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. So the top 4 are all over 200 points. Jake's in 5th at 181. Narf the Mad in 6th. Jad 42 in 7th. ES 213 in 8th. Crypto Dude in 9th. We can go back over here to get those. Come on. There we go. ES. Yeah, Crypto Dude's in 9th and Christican's sitting in 10th. So you got a husband-wife team in the top 10. Is anybody going to be able to get the 131.9? As you can see, there's a lot of points to be had, depending on how many people we get signed up tonight. We usually average over 55. We're up to 42 right now with 25 minutes before game time, so looking good so far. Definitely have. There's 3 bounties tonight, by the way. Wanted to let everyone know. We can go over here to the general chat. I'm sure they're talking about bounties. Look at that. We're getting some spring mints coming in. Mint shit, win shit. That's what we do over here. $15,000 up for grab as long as we mint out for the Spring Bash. A lot of money to be had. So make sure you get your mints in for the Spring Bash. Join into the Spring Bash. Let's see, we can drop this down just slightly so I can hit that blink right there. Take it out. Everybody's talking away. Jake from State Farm's trying to put together a full deck. I wonder if he's got his deck put together yet. He might. He might. Looking at some of the mints. Get people getting ones. I just minted myself. So who's the bounty? Do not recognize that name. Who is R? Can't quite figure it out. Oh well. He is the bounty though. Aaron is a bounty. Jake from State Farm is a bounty. And this guy is a bounty. Whoever this is. For some reason his name is not showing up. So that's interesting. If you knock out all 3 people, you get a $50 bonus. So there you go. I've actually been a bounty and survived to take my own bounty. Let's ask. We asked. Let's see if anybody comes back. Because I actually won one of the tournaments. While I was the bounty. Saved my own head. We're up to 47, so we're looking good so far. Let's see, we need to get week 11. Start getting everything into the stuff here. I need to copy that right there. Boom. Copy. And paste. Week 11. Hope everyone had a wonderful Super Bowl Sunday night. It was a pretty good game, I thought. See, I'm having to do up some stuff here. Getting stuff ready for the Friday and Saturday bash. Nobody's joined me yet because everybody's over in the Battle Bunnies with the drink and draw. Okay, I got all the stuff set up on the notepad that needs to be done for tonight's entrance and everything. Got the notepad working. What we got? We got 20 minutes. Burnt 10 so far. Let's go on over. Let's pull up the... There's our YouTube page. We're at 50 subscribers still. Haven't gained anybody new. Go over to the Spring Bash and do a refresh. Refresh that puppy. We're up to 413 minted, so halfway point is 540. So with 2 weeks left in the month before the Spring Bash begins, we're 400. We're almost 2/3 of the way. No, we are over 2/3 of the way minted. So that's good. No. Not 2/3, 1/3. 1/3. 413 out of 1080, so going along quite well. Let's see how many of the Jokers have been minted now. We're up to 19 of the 40 Jokers, so there's 21 more Jokers left in the mint. That's a wonderful thing. Still, all of them are looking so cute. Love the way the Jokers look. Love that Joker. Reminds me of Batman with Michael Keaton. Love that Joker. Free entries. Let's take a look at the free entries that have been minted now. I got 23 of the Last Chance Tournament. The head-to-heads are coming out. The all-inner folds are coming out. March head-to-head has still only got 9 minted, so quite a few of the March head-to-heads are still out there to be minted. So if you want to get into the brand new 1v1 tournaments, those are the head-to-heads. Those will have I believe it's a $50 prize pool. We can go over and check that in a little bit, but there's where all of the extra amenities are looking at right now. How many high rollers have been minted now? 16 of the high rollers have been minted now, and for the Sunday slots, 14 have been minted. So that's what our numbers are looking like out of the 413 minted. Love them jokers. How about them jokers? Let's take a look and see what's been minted recently. Recently created. Boom, boom. How far has it been since we had a joker? Oh, there was a joker minted, what was that, 7 ago? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ago. So a joker was minted 8 mints ago. And then 12 mints ago. So there's 2 jokers that came out in the last 12 mints. Woo-wee. Wonder who got the last one. Let's take a look and see who got the last joker. Love that joker. Mia, you minted a joker. Congratulations. 4 hours ago, that joker was minted. So Mia is into the joker tournament. Congratulations. I know she's listening on. She said ready. Wonder who got the other joker. Let's take a look at who got that other joker. Gids got the other joker. So Mia and Gids minted jokers today. Gids was minted a little bit later than Mia's was. Oh, can't see the activity on that one, so Mia and Gids with the mint of the jokers today. Very, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. Let's see. Before that, it had been quite a while since we had minted a joker before that, so guess they just picked the right time to do a mint. Grab that joker. Love that joker. There's everything as it's looking. God, I love some of these. They're so colorful. The spring bash. Everything's done around springs. See? Everything looks like a spring, kind of. It's a spring bash. Love that joker. I don't know why I love saying that. That's crazy. So we're up to 413 mints. Roughly 15 minutes to go. 16 minutes to go until game time. I have posted it up on X. Tagged quite a few people. You know what I should do? I should go and grab that. Let's see. Let me find. Go down to profile. Messages. Okay. Toro's reacting. Profile. There we go. Grab the link. Copy link. To where I can share that link over here. Twitter share. Boom, boom. And paste, tag Aaron, so Aaron can retweet it. Love that joker. I'm going to be saying that all night long. Oh, goodness. Got the feed up on my phone, so we get some analytics going early. We can pop on over to the Battle Bunnies. See what everybody's talking about. Love that joker. They got some music going on. See what kind of music they got going on. How to even play it.
You have Rebecca and you have myself, okay? If you knock any
Oh,
of those
804.
folks out, hold on, he's gonna announce this. I gotta tell the man. If you knock any of those folks out, you'll get before final table, you'll get a Spring Bash NFT. You know, obviously, if any of those folks survive and win, they get their own Spring Bash NFT, right? And if somebody is lucky enough, which won't happen, but if somebody's lucky enough to knock all 3 of those players out, they'll get all 3 of those Spring Bash NFTs, but they'll also get a $50 bonus on top of that. So that's called the trifecta bounty.
There you go. So it's Aaron, Jake from State Farm, and Rebecca. Right on.
It. All 3 before final table. You got yourself 3 Spring Bash NFTs. You got yourself first place prize, which is I think $100 if I'm not mistaken, and you get another $50 bonus if you can pull that one off. Plus, actually, I think it's so unlikely that I'll add another 50 out of my personal wallet if somebody actually does it.
There you go. 100.
Oh my goodness!
Everybody out there
I
in
mean-
YouTube land, I hope you heard that.
It's
To
Wacky
be
Friday.
at the right tables at the right time, that's probably.
Exactly.
I mean, that's a long shot. So I can see it.
Yep. It's a long shot.
Sometimes I don't ever see the
Aaron.
bounties at my table. Sorry.
Try to make it fun though. If you pull off the impossible, lightning strikes twice, 3 times in one night, you should get something for it, right?
I
What
got
is this game?
$10, and I'll give you 5 to 1 that it doesn't happen.
You a DJ, right? You get 5 to 1. I would normally take that, but I'm not in the right place tonight.
Where's this game at, Aaron?
We're 10 minutes out, and we got 49 players right now, you guys. Well, let's see, 51
yeah, I
players
did. I
right
checked. Oh no, I didn't
No,
register. Yeah, I did register.
No. It's time for the 100 questions. You know what I'm saying?
10 minutes, 35
Oh.
seconds, actually.
Yeah. If I need to shut up, somebody just tell me. I have thick skin. I talk too much. Tell me to be quiet. What questions are we talking about?
Anyway, here, I'll answer one. Blonde Genius, it is a really in-depth project that's been going on for a while and has really been successful. Like, there's a trading card game and all kinds of stuff. So it is a little overwhelming when you first step in there. It was that way a year ago, and it wasn't even like it is now. So I can guarantee you, like, yeah, it's a little overwhelming. But if you just hang out with everybody, like, because we're all, like, DPS and Battle Bunnies combined, eventually you'll learn that it's just us hanging out with each other, and it's just a community and we all just get along, and we're both kind of like, we're all invested in both of the projects and a bunch of others. Actually, there's a whole round table of them, actually.
And the truth of the matter is really you are on the beginning, on the ground floor. A lot of people come in and they see all this stuff like you say, and it's so much and it's so overwhelming. It seems like, oh my gosh, what is this? What does that mean? What do I get if I get this? That's so much money. What am I doing over here? But realistically, you just got to get in and kind of like, it almost doesn't matter. And this sounds silly, right? But it almost doesn't matter if you just want to be a holder to grab whatever you can, because you're going to learn the rest. But essentially think of it like, Microsoft Garage Days is, Genesis, right? So you got the people that caught on to that got in early, minted. They did all the crazy gas with ETH and all that shit. But that was the first OG 300 NFTs. Those folks got those, and every single one of them is like 3x value minimum. Okay, so that started everything and led into like what Chris was telling you, which is Series 1, which is the building blocks of everything, right? So now you've got all these other characters introduced, which is the Battle Bunnies. Series 1, which gives you the bunnies themselves, the Yuligans. You got your Samurai Squirrel, which is my guy, who ended up closing that off. And then we're kind of just repeating. Now, this is just a summary, mind you. I'm skipping so much, right? But we're just repeating that now in Series 2. So the Genesis 300 that was bunnies is now coming out in their Dark Dragon mint. And that's what we're in the middle of. We've done 4 waves. We're on the 5th wave. And this is the secondary building block of what's going to be, going on for quite a while, because it's the foundation of what's being put together. And that's in the books and the TCG game, the everything that comes after it, all the way leading up to, like, think of Disney when he was back in his house having breakfast with his family, talking about his dream. It's like these are those days. You're talking about a long-term, investment family, building blocks, kind of like ground floor, getting in with all of us. That's my summary, anyway. That's my 2 cents.
It's a pretty good summary, Aaron.
And I know I skipped a ton of shit, but you guys, most of us are here anyway. But it's like something for everyone, and be a part of it as it grows, And we got.
The part is that
7
you guys,
minutes.
a lot of you have become characters in the novel. And now, I mean, like, the novel's on Amazon.
And in the game too. Don't forget
Yep,
your TCG cards.
you've
too.
become trading cards in the game, right? So it's like, as the world and the franchise grows, animated series comes out, all this stuff, the books keep coming out. Everybody who have become characters in this world kind of get immortalized in the world. and become, like I said, once there'll be toys, there'll be figures, there'll be all of that stuff. And what better than going into a store and looking on a shelf and then it's being like, oh my God, that's me. Opening up a pack of trading cards, to play the game and pulling a card and be like,
Yeah,
oh my God,
that's
that's
what I
me.
would say. It's no different than anything else. Even if you take like it's geeks that play the game. You think of Magic the Gathering way back to like the Lotus. I always use that, right? The Lotus card. Back when you used to be able just to
Lotus.
buy cards and get that, and you'd be like, I got the Lotus, blah blah, blah whatever. And it's the same thing now. Like, look at that stuff that's worth millions, But you got to build something from the ground up. This is not too late to be at the ground level. Series
I
two
sold
sounds
my
like you
Alpha
missed something,
Black
but you
Lotus for
didn't.
$600.
And the
I sold my
amount of
Alpha Black Lotus for $600.
And you regret it, don't you?
Very much.
that's the amount of stuff that we've pulled off in 2 years compared to most. Everybody's here for something different. Some are here for the community. Some are here for the game. Some are here for the art. Some are here for the story. It's some are here for the,
Tattoos.
the collect the tattoos. It's everybody has a different reason for being here. But I think what number one is the community and the family that has built around this project over the last 2 years. And I think
That's what I was
everybody
saying.
attests to that one.
That was what I was trying to say. It's really just all the community.
Not only that too, but I think it's like this isn't something where you can consume all this overnight, right? It's like, from my experience, it was like part of the fun, taking my time going through the adventure of learning all the different things, right, that Battle Bunnies has to offer, and just going down through the Discord. Over time, you'll have a good collective of information. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I went and cleared all my tabs the other day, and I found out a lot more.
And you did learn a lot more the other day, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
I was intimidated when I first joined because there was so much, and I don't read books, but I end up going the same thing, just hanging out in Discord and spaces, and then you really end up getting into it.
And here is he over there? Gallivan, you broadcasting here?
I've been broadcasting. Everybody's sitting there talking on the feed. I've just had myself muted and letting everybody else talk.
Perfect.
Okay, on a live feed, you guys.
What's your feed now, okay?
Yeah, you gotta tell us next time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll go ahead and bounce back over to the talk channel.
I think it's good, right?
Well, that way I can talk about hands and stuff like that, and I don't have to bother y'all. I'll be over in the talk channel over in DPS.
I'm going to pop over in a bit. All right, brother. Appreciate you. Good luck, everybody. Good.
Okay, we were over there with the Battle Bunnies. Now we're back over here in DPS. The tables are up. Games are live. We've got, what we got? We got 55 right now signed up. I got to get my table set up here to where I can hide my hand from everyone. Got to get it all going. We got 55 right now. Still got 10 minutes until everybody can sign up. So hopefully we can get some more. Let's go ahead and we'll get Aaron's table up. Christikins is at Aaron's table, so that's nice. Got the Miss Battle Bunny going on over there. Let's see. I want to move it over just a little bit. We got Set the Killers in here. Stretch is kicking back as well. Good evening, gentlemen. Friday Night Fights, Winter Bash. 4 tournaments left to get your Hunter points. Top 10 at the end of the Winter Bash are going to be the first 10 Hunters. That's the prize that they're going to end up winning for just finishing in the top 10. Haven't talked to Aaron yet about whether or not we're going to have a final table just for the top 9 finishers. But you know what? I'm sure that Aaron would probably put together a nice little package for us. It'll be kind of nice. Everybody's got their points to get. I am Charlin, making a break up the boards. First out gets the first hand win. Let's see, I want to pull up Mia's table for sure. Who's up at Mia's tables? Gids, Jed. So we got some good people up at Mia's table, there will be the 3 boards. Oh, you know what? Jeez, I'm sitting here talking. Totally forgot to hide my cards from the feed. There we go. My cards are now hidden from the feed, so I don't have to worry about them. Yeah, fold away those under the gun. Get our player top 5 so everybody can see the top 5 going on the feed. And there we go. We're all set up. Got the general chat going. I'm going to make a deal with Jake from State Farm. Sell my soul for the 6 of clubs. Or he's going to sell his soul for the 6 of clubs. Seth is looking for another one of those final table finishes. Was it last week or the week before, Seth? Oh yeah, it was last week on Friday night that you took 2nd place in that battle with Rather Lost. So Seth is looking for some more of those final table points. You gotta get them points. Man, I was looking at the spring mints and we were looking at the jokers earlier on the feed, and for some reason the ladies from the first Batman, whenever you can hear, I just got switched tables. Yes, I did. Because I was going to be in the blind, so I got switched. Wow, okay. I was thinking about it, and for some reason, the girls, whenever Jack Nicholson's talking, they go, "Love that Joker." For some reason, that's just going through my brain now. There are 3 bounties tonight. Rebecca is one of the bounties. Jake from State Farm is one of the bounties. And so is Aaron Favre. So Aaron Favre, right there, he has a bounty on his head. If you can manage to take all 3 bounties tonight, Aaron is going to give you $100 in Matic. $50 from the project and $50 out of Aaron's personal wallet. So if you can take those 3 people out tonight, you got to take out all 3. You have to be the one that takes all 3 heads. If you can take all 3 of those bounties, you're going to win yourself an extra $100. Plus, there's a spring mint bounty on each one of their heads, so you can win 3 spring mint bounties plus $100 in Matic. That's a hell of a deal, because that's basically 7 mints right there all by themselves. So just everyone realize there are bounties tonight. Aaron, Rebecca, and Jake from State Farm. Oh, let's see. I guess I'll call. Haven't played a hand yet. Got to play at least one. Who we got at my table? Oh, Rebecca's at my table. So one of the bounties is at my table. Aaron's right there. And then where is Jake? Maybe I should get Jake's table up. We need to be watching to see who takes out Jake. Somebody who bumped it up. Meowser did. See what the flop is. Ooh, nasty flop. Aaron Favre flop. 7 Dewey 4. Boo. I need to see face cards. Meowser's going to raise. Yep, so he's got a high pocket pair. Either a high pocket pair, ace king, ace queen, something like that. Can't make that call. Can't do it. Can't do it. Gotta expect he has a high pocket pair. This is going to be kind of hard to take Rebecca's head because she's behind me, so I've basically got to be in every hand to hope to be in a hand with her. So I'm just going to have to kind of take my time, take it easy. Let's bring back up the feed on my phone so I can pay attention. What are we looking at? Disco's out in front tonight. Blonde Genius. Disco must have already taken somebody out. He's already up to 23,000. Peak View. Seth, you're doing good so far. You're up in the top 4. He said hello, Lord Galaban, earlier in the feed. Lord Lukey is probably in the feed at some point. Hey, Calendar Girl's joined us tonight. Welcome to the Talk Channel, Calendar Girl. Good to see you. I know she likes to type a whole bunch of stuff in the chat, but will she actually talk tonight on the feed? I know Esky doesn't talk on the feed, but maybe we can get a Calendar Girl just to chime in tonight and talk about what's going on in the poker. Here's a good one for you, Calendar Girl. I was bringing up things in the in the spaces whenever we had the round table, and I was trying to think of other things that we can do during the feed, and I was thinking of during the half-hour run-up to the feed that I could go over the weekly poker news in the professional poker scene. What do you think about that? Stretch, if you're talking, I can't hear you.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
I wasn't talking. I was eating. I was trying to eat quietly.
It showed a little green circle around your name.
Yes, I just unmuted myself.
Seth the Killer, he's out there in second place already. Calendar Girl, the one that's right here, is actually Blonde Genius. She's in third place right now. I am Charlin. Ooh, he's dangerous. You don't want him to get hot. If he gets hot, he will make your night a disaster. He is a good player. So what do you think, Seth?
I'm doing that right now.
Do you think you can get to the final table again this week, Seth? Got a couple of rails up on the top table there going on.
Out.
Yeah, I can't come. Who? What? Who?
Out to Blonde Genius.
You're already gone?
Yep.
Holy moly. Calendar Girl takes out Stretch early. Gonna be a nice easy night for you tonight, Stretch. Friday night kickback.
Some people aren't the best to play with.
Calendar Girl, tell us about it.
Not in gym chat, not on poker.
What was the hand that took you out?
I don't know.
Got obvious at my table. Silly
Someone can look
girls
for
at
it
my
if they want
table.
to.
Oof, not really seeing anything good so far in cards. Leonard is sitting out. I know Aaron's going to pop in. Need to keep an eye on Leonard. He has been sitting out. Need to let Aaron know he needs to tag him.
Hi, guys.
There she is. Finally decided to unmute yourself there, Calendar?
Yeah, I
Oh,
was doing
boy.
some stuff downstairs, and I just couldn't talk.
Ah.
Were you grading papers?
I wasn't. No.
Okay, good.
Playing poker, grading
It's Friday.
players, and shit-talking
no.
Stretch. That's a...
Well,
Grading
you know,
grading
something
papers.
weird happened. Sometimes I play with the ClubGG on my computer,
Mhm.
and then sometimes I play on like my phone or tablet. So I'm logged into my iPad right now, and it randomly just logged me out of ClubGG on my iPad in the middle of a hand.
Oh, God. Yeah, in order just to do the broadcast, I've got to play on the computer. Which is nice because then I can have the YouTube feed up on my phone. So we get the numbers up for the YouTube feed. So what hand took out Stretch there, Blonde?
Just normal, like Stretch being Stretch. He just couldn't fold his top pair to my nuts.
So what you're saying is it was balls across the nose.
Yeah.
That's a tea bag.
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't smell nothing.
Must be using Mr. Squatch's soap. Or is it it's a Dr. Squatch.
Man, that stuff is so weird. I don't know about it. It's got like rocks in it.
Let's go ahead.
Or like
We're 11 minutes in, so we got 55 buy-ins tonight. So 55 is the magical number for first place. 55 entrants.
Hey, Lord Galaban.
Yes.
What is 804?
What is 804?
Yeah.
Stretch, it's obviously like something to do with the minting number for that NFT.
I don't think so.
We're only up to 418.
Right, but like if we get to 804, like if you get that 804th mint, maybe you get something special as a bounty.
Might be. Never know.
But that, I don't know. Aaron spent a wheel and it landed on 804. I've been trying to find out what it is all day long.
Why
And
not?
I was first place at like the beginning of the High Rollers tournament. I was at first place in DraftKings.
Well, I saw you were in first place in the High Rollers tournament. What happened there? You didn't even place in the top 3.
What?
The High Rollers
Was it-
tournament earlier tonight.
Oh, the one where you lost in like 6th place? I'm sorry.
No, you didn't. You didn't place. When I left, you had a lot of chips. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. Poker happened.
What happened?
Table. Let's see, where is
Poker.
Blonde's table? Ooh. Blonde's at a rough
Poker.
table.
Poker happened. That's what happened.
Blonde is leading the tournament tonight so far. Congratulations. 26,000 in chips. Nice start for the first 15.
Good job. You know, sometimes, Blonde Genius, when you're playing against a bunch of other really great players like me and you and Lord Galaban and everybody else always do, I mean, sometimes you just lose, you know? I mean, I can't win them all. I don't know what you expect from me.
Better.
Whatever you're doing, do it better and do it faster.
Why is Rebecca
That's what all my
sitting out?
contractors tell me. Because she's the bounty.
Yeah, you can't do that. Oh, there we go. Aaron just tagged Leonard, so we got that one taken care of. I don't see anybody else sitting out at the 3 tables that are being broadcast. So looking good
Eski's
there.
to my left, so I better be careful what I say about my hands.
Right?
Especially because Eski doesn't talk.
I know I'm really happy that I figured out how to finally hide my cards on the feed. That definitely makes it a lot nicer.
Oh, I would have had a boat here.
Man, you got a rough table going on over there. You got Mia on the table. Big Bear's there. I am Charlin. He is dangerous. I'll tell you that right now. He is a hell of a
Charlin, yeah, I
poker-
play with him a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been playing
I'm
with
used to
him for
and
almost
Big
2
Bear and
years now.
Eski.
Ooh, you got clopping too on your table. Woo! Who we got in the top 5? 15 in. Blonde Genius leading the way at 25,800. Disco's at 21.2. Mac Mixer 19.2. He's dangerous too. He's a good player. DeFi Jack 15,000 and Seth the Killer 15,000. 15,000 to get into the top 5 right now. Seth looking for back-to-back final table finishes in the Friday night fights. He finished second last week to Rather Lost. Rather Lost actually got his second Winter Bash win to join me and CTR as 2-time Bash winners during the Winter Bash. I want to win one of these last 4 and be a 3-time Winter Bash and be up at the top of the heap. Like you were saying earlier, I want to win just because I want to be the top. If I'm going to talk the talk, I need to walk the walk, right? Yeah, because you weren't part of Dead Poker Society whenever I first joined. And whenever I first joined, a poker player named Crypto Al brought me in because I was doing all the commentary and I was running all the poker games over in the Gangsta Comms last year. And it was Al, Tank, Sarah. There was a whole bunch of people. We used to have like 30, 40 people games all the time. And I ran a Sunday night 12-week series where we gave away over $1,000 worth of NFTs. So, and it was just free to play. So we had a whole lot of fun over there. And I came in and I made sure that I told everybody whenever I first joined in here, I was like, I want to let everyone know now that, these are my credentials. So, I'm not going to play a lot, but whenever I do play, just be aware that I know what I'm doing. And I got to give Aaron a ton of credit because Aaron and everybody else with the Dead Poker Society welcomed me with open arms. So it's a whole lot of fun so far. Growing together. Ooh. Who did the raising? Meowser again. Can't call. Good fold. Always nice seeing Jack 8 Queen come out whenever you fold what I had. Boo. Seth, you are quite welcome to talk. I only ask that whenever we get down to the final table, everybody in here, go ahead and let me have the floor so I can take over doing the broadcast once we get down to the final table. Leonard is... He's about 7 minutes away from being kicked. He needs to get his little butt to the table and get his sitting out taken care of. Silly girl with the big slick win down at my table. Has anybody claimed the blackout for the Winter Bash bingo yet? Did Mia finally claim it? Jeez. Obvious glee pounding down at my table. The raises. Damn, how many have we already played so far? 15 hands in? Okay. I've only played one hand out of 15. Oof. Not a good start.
Is Calendar still in?
Oh yeah, she's leading the tournament. 25,700.
There you go. There you go.
Mia's up to third place, and Curtis 722. We got 3 ladies top 5 right now. Love it. Love the fact that you ladies are kicking butt here in the Dead Poker Society. It's good to see parity on the poker tables. I love it. There is no male versus female. It's simply poker player versus poker player over here at the Dead Poker Society.
I guess I just don't have my way with the ladies, you know?
No, they just like spanking you.
And asking 100 questions.
That's a lady's prerogative. You know, Stretch, in today's society, it might be balls across the nose if you're talking to a lady.
You need to stop with all that kind of action. What's your gender? I don't know. I'll pick one.
Aaron can spin a wheel. Damn, Meowser's had pocket aces now twice. He's using up all of his luck early.
Why are like 6 people limping into this pot?
Uh-oh. Blonde hammers him. Nice little 4x raise.
And look, they're all gonna call. See? Why?
Wow, 5 to the flop with a 4x raise. Holy cow. Queen Jack
I would love to see
flop.
Gal
the
as a
annoying
girl.
thing.
I
Yeah.
would love to see Calendar Girl finally
Like
get a win.
there goes my equity.
Your hand just got a whole lot more tighter. That's the one thing I've definitely had to change with the way that I play here at the Dead Poker Society, because raising
People don't
doesn't
respect
scare
your
people.
raises.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they don't.
So you got to be careful how you raise, when you raise, what you're raising with, and if you don't catch a flop, you just got to throw it and go, well, that sucked.
That's what I did.
You see, the same thing just happened to me too at the table. 2-8-10 flop, and I'm holding suited connectors face cards.
Yeah, that's what I had.
With a 2-8-10 6 flop. Now we're looking at a skip straight, all black board, 3 spades, and both of mine are diamonds, and I can't call. Skip straight. Ugh. Face card, suited connecting face cards do not work with the skip straight. Oh, silly girl made the nut flush on the turn. Got herself 5,500 in chips. Got back about halfway to her starting stack. Okay, let's see. Now I can call with a low ball draw. Let's see if we can catch a low ball flop. Is anybody at the table in here right now? No. Okay. I can talk about my cards. No, wait. Obviously is not in here. Okay. And we got the Aaron Farr flop on my table. 7 Dewey 7. See, I'd need runner, 5, 6, or 2 diamonds. I'll give her a shot. Let's see one card. And it's a king. Fold. Yeah, got 1 out of 2 diamonds. Not enough, though. Need 4 card flushes. Don't pay the bills. God, I think I want to watch Rounders again.
Oh, it's such a good movie.
Right? Love the part that John Malkovich played. Oh my God! Obviously flopped quads. He has pocket 7s to that 7 Dewey 7 flop. Oh, I'm glad a flush didn't come in or a straight. Ooh, that would have been costly. Nice hand, obviously. Nice hand. Yeah, decent flop, you think? Pocket 7s and flop the Aaron Favre 7 Dewey 7. Miss Creature up on that top table just won with pocket ducks.
Why is that Aaron's hand?
He just likes playing 7 Dewey, so we've called it the Aaron Favre. And he is the CEO, you know, so if he wants to pick a hand that he wants named, okay, fine. It's your club. Set the Killer taking over first place. Congratulations, sir. Up to 29,851. 26 minutes in. Looking good, looking good. Seth's in here. Blonde's in here. Rather Lost in third. Gids in fourth. And Disco in fifth. Looking good, everyone.
Come on, Calendar Girl, get a win finally.
I know. I just need these people like.
He just had to put in finally a little bit of a knife jab there. Ooh, I get to see.
Always fun in love and war.
I get to see a flop for free. That's not the flop I wanted.
They're gonna shove on Mia.
Ooh.
Mia don't mess around.
Nah.
No, but she's a very straightforward player.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would
Totally.
only call a shove with the nut.
Right. Which oftentimes she has. She
Yeah,
gets
right.
really good cards.
Like what, 7, 8 championships?
She has 7 NFTs, but
For championships.
she only has 5 bash wins. I didn't realize that I'm only 1 bash win behind her. So
Oh boy.
kind of wanting that 5th bash win so I can climb to the top of the mountain and then have a shot at owning the top of the mountain. But I got to get another bash win so I can climb to the top of the mountain. She's at the top of the mountain right now.
Why don't you just win the tournament then?
Right? That's it. I just got to win.
I mean, yeah, that's all you got to do.
I just got to pull an Al Davis. Just win, baby. Just win. Mia with the Lester Moore. Nice flop. Caught one of them missing 4s for her Lester Moore hand. Oh, I should bet that. Can't do it, though. Can't do it. Too many other people holding cards. 5 other hands out there against mine. Chances of an ace being out there definitely high. Can't do it. Can't do it for a gut shot. 4th pair and a gut shot. And good fold.
Hey, Lord Galavan. Hey, Calendar Girl. Sorry about you other people, but this dab's for you.
23 hands in. Yeah, right there. The Aaron Favre just won a hand. Creature holding 2-7 of spades, and there were 3 spades on the board. Wins with the Aaron Favre. That's the middle bingo square in the Winter Bash Bingo. Blonde Girl shows the convoy. Dealer button holding a very popular hand. Gotta play it, gotta play it.
Didn't you try to bring in someone who was like a pro to the community?
Yeah, he hasn't played one yet.
I like how you said blonde girl because that's part of both of her names.
Even though I gave him
kind
an
of,
NFT.
it's a hybrid mashup.
I gave him the NFT so he could play the February games, and he hasn't played one yet. Amy played a ace-3 offsuit and caught an ace-3 on the flop and just took most of Meowser's chips. Donkey. Donkey play gets luck. Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Some people will play any ace.
Yeah, the ace crapper. For some reason, people love playing the ace crapper. Middle position play, too.
I only play any ace if it's like a connector, like ace 5, 4, 3, 2. But even that sucks because the 6 always kicks his butt, you know?
I'll play my suited aces in anything ace 10 and above.
Yeah.
And maybe mix in some bluffs with like an ace 3 or ace 4 once in a while.
I'll play an ace garbage if I'm on the button because you get last action.
Yeah, but even then, it depends. It depends.
And then you got to get a flop. Because without the flop, you got nothing. So
what do 80-year-olds taste like?
Ace rag is won the last 2 hands at my table.
Ooh, Jake just came to our table.
Jake from State Farm? Yes, he did.
Jake is here.
Hey, Doug.
Yo.
What do 80-year-olds taste like?
Dust.
Depends.
Oh, I like that flop, obvious. It's going to cost you. I want that 2,800. I need that 2,800. Put me back up over 8,000. I know you don't have kings or aces. Fold. You don't have a 4. I like my ladies in this position. What do you got? Hearts, obvious? Yeah, that's what I thought.
No, I can't call that. I hope you have a good hand, Esky. Good luck.
Is Esky already all in? Oh, no, he just
Esky
raised.
should have shoved.
Yeah, decent middle of the board flop with that king jack. Nothing suited. Got a rainbow board. Uh-oh. Mia pushing Esky around a little bit. Got decent pot equity. If he's got any piece of that, no, hold it away. I patch, or is that I preach? I preach. Oh, that was bad. If you're gonna call, you need to raise with an ace on the board. Now Mia's got carte blanche. Ooh, Broadway. Oh, the pocket kings. Ugh. The ace makes the Broadway for I preach. Doubles up through Mia. I preach. That should put him up to 6th place.
That was a good fold, Esky.
So, well, how many hands we played so far? 28 hands. I've only had one really good flop. We are at the bottom of the hour, a little bit past. So looking at roughly 20 minutes until the first break. Oh, look at that. Hambear Pig up in the top slot. 35,800. Set the Killer still hanging out in second place at 28.8. Blonde Genius, 28.1. Fred is 2002. He's looking to get himself some more points. He hasn't had a whole lot. 21,000. Aaron Favre, CEO. Up to 5th. 19,005. So you need 20,000 to break the top 5 right now.
What happened to all your chips?
She's been gaining. Are you talking to me?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Other people just
What happened to
been
all yours?
getting, well, I got a whole lot back. I'm at 7,500. I'm happy.
Okay, good.
Ugh,
Okay.
Of course, I'm not
Cool.
getting any flops. Every single time that I have suited face cards, 8, 5, 6, 4 flop. What are you going to do with that flop? You can't do nothing with an ace queen suited.
Life-changing decisions.
So let's see. Jake from State Farm is the only one of the 3 bounties with looking up at everybody else. Rebecca's sitting up at 16,000. Aaron's at 19,000. So 2 of the bounties doing very good in tonight's tournament so far. Jake from State Farm, not so much. Oh, now it flops diamonds. Pfft, I've got flop lag. And 4th diamond on the board. Okay, one of you 3 has a diamond. Who's got it? There we go. Amy made a bet. What do you think, Blonde? Is that a real thing? Flop lag? Or is that just an old wives' tale whenever it comes to poker players?
Ooh, my bluff got through. Say that again.
Flop lag. Do you believe in flop lag?
I've seen it, but I think it's just an old wives' tale.
Meowser.
I see it a
like
lot in cash
slowly
games.
bleeding out. Yeah. Yeah. It just seems like your hand's like one behind, one behind.
Yeah.
Rebecca's making a play. Haven't really seen a whole lot of chips pushed in from anybody. Leonard has gone past his time, so that's one person that is definitely gone. So technically we're sitting at 42 people out of 55. Wow, we've only lost 13. Actually, we've only lost 12. 37 minutes in, we've only lost 12 out of 55. Wow. Everybody's playing a little bit tighter tonight than they were last week. Because last week we lost like half the people before the first break. Hambear pressing out his lead a little bit more, gathering up chips. Hambear definitely knows how to press a table once he has a lead. He's listened to enough of my broadcasts. This is the Dead Poker Society Winter Bash Friday Night Fights, February edition. We've had 2 weeks gone in February. We're in the final 2 weeks of the Winter Bash. The Spring Bash is minting right now for everybody out there in YouTube land that might be watching or listening in that's not part of the Dead Poker Society. You can get all of the information on how to join the Dead Poker Society right down there in the description. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can find out when we do broadcasts. Typically broadcast every Friday night. Sometimes I don't, depending on how I feel throughout the week, but I felt really good this week because I only had to work 2 days this week. I took a nice little 3-day vacation. And Meowser off to the sidelines. Meowser can't get the 7-9 to work for him. Sheesh. Obvious glee. Raising that bets up. Trying to steal the blinds? Possible. Did a 2.5x raise on the blinds. Flop comes out ace deuce 8. Well, you're betting like you have an ace from short position. Silly girl, she likes playing ace rag, so she could very well be holding an ace. Uh-oh, obvious is going on. He wants Silly Girl's head, and Silly Girl makes the call. Ace King to an Ace 4. Silly Girl played the Ace Rag, and Obvious had a much better hand with a King Kicker. Silly Girl to the sidelines, down to 41. Narf takes the spot. Now I got Narf on my right-hand side. Definitely like having Narf on the right instead of the left. Always better to have a strong player on your right-hand side, so they have to act first. Pocket 10s pay off for Rather up at the top table. He got a 4-card flush on the table and had the 10 of clubs in his hand. Where are these face card flops whenever I'm holding Ace King, King Queen, King Jack, Queen 10? I don't think I flopped a straight in like 2 or 3 weeks. Been quite a while. Don't forget, everyone, the bounties are Rebecca, Jake from State Farm, and Aaron Favre. Jake from State Farm holding on with only 2,200 in chips. Rebecca's up to 18,000 in chips. Aaron's sitting at 18,000 in chips as well. So 2 of the bounties doing really good. Jake trying all that he can to hold on. Uh-oh, Blonde's looking for Jake's head. Blonde makes a good bet. I Am Charlin makes a raise. Woo! That's a dangerous raise. Blonde has to throw it away. Oh, I Am Charlin shows the suited big slick. Woof. Nice hand, I Am Charlin. Right back in the same position I was 5 minutes ago. I need to double up again just to get back above min line. Not going to do it with 9-6, 9-5, 7-4, 8-3. Nothing but garbage. 35 hands in. I've won 1. Only played like 3. Uh-oh, Creature likes that Jack 9-6 Queen board. What's he got? 10-8? 10-8 would be the preferred hand. 8-10. Yeah, 10-8's really the only thing that works. Well, the 10 King. Well, there's the 8. So any 10 now would make a straight to the Queen. Creature makes a large bet. It would put DeFi all the way in. Jack Queen. There's the King 10. DeFi had it. DeFi up to 21,900. Ooh, top 5 now, all over 28,000 in chips. Glenn 12 is taking over the lead at 37,000. Hambear down to second. Gids in third. Blonde down to fourth. And Set the Killer in fifth. 27,800 to be in the top 5 right now.
I really wanted Jake to go all in there.
Well, he
that would've been a
did a
great
good
hand.
fold with the second pair.
No, I mean for our current hand.
Oh. There's something that I really have noticed a lot with ClubGG is with having 3 screens up, the same cards tend to flop a lot. Like 9-4's at the top table. It's a 9-4-7 flop, and the flop at my table was Ace 9-4. Oh my goodness, who just got that? Just had a straight flush. Amy just got a straight flush wheel in hearts.
Hey, Doug, I'm going to tune out for the night.
Have a good one, Stretch.
I might tune back in, of course, but you know. I got to go spend time with the family.
Amy got that straight flush on the river. She was holding the 2-5 and the Ace 3-4, or Ace 4 was on the flop, and then the 3 came on the river, so she got her straight flush on the river. I'll bet she's pretty happy about that. Most people get pretty happy whenever they have a straight flush. 10-4-5 on my table, Jack Queen 10 on the top table, and 2-10-5 and 2 other 10s at your table. So 10s are the de jour. Uh-oh, Jake just... Wow, he's all the way up to 7,500. He was down at 2,200, wasn't he?
Yeah, that was an interesting hand.
Jake says, watch out, I'm making a comeback. Don't call it a comeback. Aaron and Rebecca have lost 2,000 and 1,000. Down to 15 and 17.5. Uh-oh. Obvious wants to get Creature heads up. And you know what? I think I'll let him. Got pocket 4s to pocket 10s on an Ace 6-5 board. Queen on the turn. 10s are way ahead, and a Jack on the river sends Creature to the sidelines with Lester Moore. Obvious glee with the 2 rails. Down to 37. So now we're starting to lose some people quickly all of a sudden. People are getting a little bit antsy. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Mia. What we got? Clopping's all in, Esky's all in, and Big Bear's all in. Oh, Queens to an Ace Jack. So there's some outs. King 6 brings some more outs. 9. Up, the Queens hold up. Esky takes out Big Bear and Clopping in one hand. Esky. Off to a
Oh
new
no,
table.
I moved.
We'll get you. Oh, I got moved too.
I wanted to be at Jake's table. Oh, but you know what? I've got Aaron now, so that's okay.
Nope, you're at my table now. No. Are you at Aaron's table?
No, I'm not.
Oh, yes, you are at Aaron's table. Okay, so we're down to 4 tables. With only 35 players left, we are at 4 tables. Let's figure out whose table I need to get up. Let's see, so I've got you there, Aaron's there, Rebecca's there. Where did Jake from State Farm go? Let's see if we can pull up Jake from State Farm since he is one of the bounties. Let's find Jake. There he is, right there. And you know what? That's a good table.
2 people all in at my table.
Rather and Crypto Dragon. Lives on the line. Decent pot. 20,000 out there. Ace Queen, Jack 10. Any club got it. Well, that brings in 6K. Man, I need to win some hands. I'm just not caught anything. Only hand I've really won with is pocket queens. Just been getting nickeled and dimed. How many hands we're in? We're 41 hands in. I've only won 1 hand. 1 hand. Had a few suited connectors. Haven't really seen an ace yet. Seen plenty of King, Queen, King, Jack, Queen 10, Jack 9. Hambear still leading the way. He's jumped up 51,000. Glenn 12 into second place at 38,000. Blonde Genius 29. So he's been holding right there in the mid-20s for quite a while, Blonde. Set the Killers at 27,000 and Mia Isabel up to 26,000. Oh boy. Last thing you want to do is to give her chips. She is a muggy whenever she gets chips. She'll mug you like you're in a dark alley. Jake's almost back up to starting chip count. He's up to 96,000 in chips. And I still can't find a flop.
Amber Pig has a 74 VPIP. Actually, this other guy has a 72.
Hand after hand after hand. I got a 20%.
For your VPIP?
Yeah, my overall is at 34.5, but for this tournament so far, I'm down at 20.45. Oh, maybe I should have played the 4-5 this time. Flop came out 6-6-3. I would have had an open-ended straight. A7
That was
under
a
the
weird
gun.
hand. I don't know why he called that. That guy's a calling station.
Who you talking about?
Crypto Dragon.
Ah. Oh, I should have played the
Right.
A7 under the gun. I would have had top pair. Board came out 3-4-7.
We're going to 3-bet Aaron here.
Oh boy. Aaron makes the call on a 10-6 dewey.
he's
We
gonna
got the
get-
Doyle Brunson.
He's going to get trapped right here.
We got the Doyle Brunson out there. Ooh, a rail hits the turn. Are you working a Doyle Brunson? Oh, there's the Aaron Favre 7 dewey out on the table. There is a straight possibility. No flush possibilities. It looks like trips or boat. 2 pair possible. Trying to go for half of Aaron's chips with that 75% pop bet. Aaron says no, 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 no.
I had quads.
Quads had the monster.
Aaron, does that count as quads because he didn't call?
Yes, it does because
Does
you
that
showed.
count?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does, Blonde.
I would have had
because-
bingo if I'd knocked him out and gotten quads in the same hand.
And that does count.
Those are the last 2
because-
squares I need. I'm gonna give him hell for that.
Well, you got your quads.
Aaron, I needed you and quads.
You got your quads square, though, because it did go to the final card and you showed yours, so that counts as a bingo square. Congratulations. You got 1 bingo square to go. Just need Aaron's head. Aaron's pretty head. Oh, God. I really shouldn't call this, but I've got to find a hand sooner or later. I'm down to 4,000 in chips. Come on, clubs. I'm just not seeing flops. Nothing is working tonight for me. Absolutely nothing. I'm going to have to get on a heat or something awful. Hell, I've only played 19% of my hands tonight. Anybody lower? Nope, I'm definitely the lowest out of everybody at the tables it's playing. That's how bad of a night it's been for me so far. Boo.
Maybe open up your range a little.
Yeah, I'm going to have to open up my range a lot here in a second. I'm going to have to start playing ATC. Can't play a 6-5, though. At this point, any king.
Any 2 cards or a winner.
Yep, might have to start playing ATC. I think I'm bottom of the barrel right now. Am I last place? Let me see. Down to 32 players. Oh, nope, there's 3 people below me. Crypto Dragon, Just Jenny, and Narf. And the person that's been sitting out the whole night is in 27th, and I'm in 29th. Ugh. Well, you know what? I gotta play the ace. See if I can steal the blinds. And I get a call for my preach. And DeFi Jack calls me. I hit the ace. Wow, amazing. But there's 3 hearts on the board, so either one of those players can have a heart. Well, I bet the ace. I gotta go all the way. What you got, I preach? And another call. King on the turn. I'm good so far. No heart on the river. No heart on the river. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's the heart flush. DeFi Jack had it. Son of a bitch. Flop the flush. I'm gone.
Aaron's all in.
Oh, boy.
I don't know. I can't call that.
And I finish in 31st place tonight. Wow. Just could not catch anything. Couldn't catch anything. Oh, geez, that was the last hand before the break. Holy cow.
Why? Why would he? Some people, I don't even know.
Going into the break, we've got Ham Bear leading the way. DeFi Jack on that flopped flush up to 2nd place. Glenn's in 3rd. Blonde Genius in 4th. And Disco 50 in 5th. All 3 heads are still playing. Jake from State Farms up to 10,800. Rebecca's at 16,004. And Aaron's up to 19,001. Flopped my ace, got my ace, but DeFi Jack called with the Queen 8 of hearts and flopped a heart flush. Gone for the night. No points for me. But I'm still in 4th place in the points overall, so I'm happy. let's go ahead and check out what's going on with the mints. Since it's a mint night, we'll see if anybody else has minted. We got 414. Whenever we checked it last time, we are sitting at 414 still. So, if anybody out there in YouTube land wants to know how to mint, you can find everything down in the description on how to mint from the Dead Poker Society. Go ahead and join into the Discord, because in order to play in the Friday night or the Saturday bashes, you need to punch in a password. So you need to be part of the Discord. That's where the society is. The NFTs are your entrance into the Dead Poker Society. We are a subscription service, and we do have a lot of things for people that want to win their way into the Dead Poker Society, but we have bash mints. We mint out 1,080 mints each bash. Each bash lasts for 3 months, and they're broken into spring, summer, fall, winter bash. This is our 4th bash. We started last summer with the summer bash, so that first bash we gave away 3 trips to Richmond, Virginia in the summer bash, and those 3 people got to play at the Richmond final table, where Drywall Guy actually won the overall in real life tournament for the Dead Poker Society, walked away with a cool amount of change. I can't remember how much he won. I want to say it was like 1,600 or something like that, and walked away with the first ever in real life Dead Poker Society championship bracelet. So there have been some really good prizes. Like, I know that at the end of the bash, we're going to be spinning a wheel to see who wins the grand prize for the Winter Bash. The Winter Bash grand prize is a tattoo done by Frank and Krista Lanatra. They are the CEOs of the Battle Bunnies, which the Battle Bunnies is an NFT project as well as a collectible card game. It's based loosely off of Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! They kind of squished them all together and made up their own little TCG. It's very, very great. The artwork is amazing, because you're talking about 20-year tattoo artists. So both of these people really know how to do out their art. And if you love bunnies, you're into NFTs, or you like tattoos, hey, you know what? This is the place to be. Because as well as the Dead Poker Society and the Battle Bunnies, there are 4 main projects that are in their own little cabal, which is called the Round Table. And one of them is the art of Nick Taylor. Our dog is a world-renowned tattoo artist. He runs the art of Nick Taylor. That is one of the other groups. And then there's the Heroes of Herath. That's one of the main 4 groups in this little cabal of 4 that make up the Round Table. And we're all just one happy family. Everybody's having a great time. And wow, cards are already back in the air. It's amazing how fast 5 minutes goes. Hambear Pig up to 62,700. Wow, not a bad amount. Hambear Pig definitely having a much better night than I had. I just couldn't get nothing going. Absolute garbage. Nothing was working tonight. There's that thing I'm talking about. 573 flop up on the top, 257. So basically the same exact flops. Glenn took my spot. I'll see if that spot works out any better for him. Looks like obvious. So we're down to 29 players, so a little over half left. Got to get down to the 27 spot, so almost made it to half in the first hour.
Hey.
What?
What's going on, man?
You're at 19,000, head.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm in both. Hold on. Hey, Caliban, you hear me?
Yes, I can.
They heard me over there, too. What y'all doing over here, man?
So you're in 2 of the chats at the same time. That's kind of funny.
Oh, my goodness. Listen, man. I'm over there. I'm over here. I'm everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
You're everywhere. You're everywhere.
Caliban.
Yeah.
You see my table? Are you streaming my table? Stream my table.
Yes, I am. I am streaming your table. Blonde's
me,
at your
baby.
table.
Watch me win this. You want to see this? Look at this. Look at this.
There's the
Yeah,
Aaron
baby.
Favre.
7-2.
You realize that Blonde was going to call a bingo if she can take your head because those quads filled out one of her last 2 bingo spots.
Can I tell you something? I was talking to her, and she left us, and she came over here, which is why I'm here now. Because those quads were what I call a good hand, a.k.a. BS, right? No, those were great quads.
Right? Got the quad rails. Beautiful hand.
I'm
She was over here.
Channels somehow. Sorry for feedback.
She was over here talking about you, going, "This is the hand that I trap him in."
Yeah. So listen, Alabama, we have it on Twitter or YouTube or wherever we're at, right?
Uh-huh.
We want to do a DraftKings type draft with our lineup, with our hands, right? So we're gonna implement this as a secondary thing. But I tell you, I would put me in the lineup every freaking time. You guys are crazy.
What, with the 7
Because
Dewey?
I'm crazy enough to bet on everything.
Oh, you got Hambear there to your right.
Oh, I know. He has the golden horseshoe tonight, and he said he's
Right?
okay with it. Yeah. I got to mute so I don't mess up your broadcast. I love you, sir. Thank you.
Oh, you don't have to mute. We're just kicking back right now. Shit, I already got knocked out. I couldn't do... I couldn't have caught water if I would have fell out of a boat tonight. Oh, yeah. A horrible night. I only played like 19% of all my hands and won 1 hand tonight. Just nickeled and dimed.
Oh. I have been under the gun. If you've been watching my table, you know what I'm talking about. But like 90% of my hands have been... Islander girl got lucky with her quads.
I did.
Yeah, because I had you beat beside those quads. I'm just kidding. You have to be spanked.
Ooh, Glenn's making my old seat work good. We're down to 27, down to 3 tables. Let's see, where's Hambear's
Right, let me
table?
mute. Let me
Hambear's
come
right
back
there.
in about 10 minutes. I got to go back over there where I'll be back.
Down to 3 tables left. 27 players.
I've got Aaron's favorite hand right here.
Triple J with the yo in the YouTube chat. Thank you for joining the YouTube chat there, Triple J. You know, we're over here in the talk channel as well, so if you want to jump on in.
Come say hi, Triple J.
Hambear Pig is leading the way still. Triple J's up in the top 5 now as well. DeFi Jack is joined into the top 5 as well. Uh-oh. Blonde has dropped out of the top 5. First time in, what, about an hour? Oh, you know what? Since I'm not playing, I can actually start writing down the points. We got 55 for first. That makes 49.5 for second, which puts 43. Yeah, 43 for third. Let's see, we got 11 for ninth, which is 16.5, which is 21, 22, 27.5 for sixth. 32, 33 for fifth, and 38.5 for fourth. So 55, 49.5, 43, 38.5, 33, 27.5, 22, 16.5, and 11. That's the points for tonight. Who's going to get them? Let's see, is Esky still in? Looking for, yep, Esky's right there. He's at 5,200. How about Mia? Mia's up at 20,000. So there's your 1 and 2 in the leaderboard standings. I'll just pull up the leaderboard standings right here so I can look at them. Yeah, Eski's in first at 326. Mia's in second at 242. Rather Lost in third. You know what? I don't see Rather. Is Rather still in tonight? Looking for Rather Lost on the tables, and Rather is gone. So Rather Lost won't be getting any points tonight. I'm gone. Jake from State Farm is still in, so he could take over my fourth place spot, maybe even into third place if he can win tonight. That would bump him up into third. So Jake needs at least 20 points, so he'd need to finish sixth or higher to overtake me in the point standings. Narf is holding on by the skin of his chinny chin chin, or is he gone now? Leonard Fox, the guy that's been sitting out ever since the beginning, has outlasted half of the tournament. So, but we know that he can't get any points. So even if he makes the final table, which I doubt it, he can't get any points, just so everybody knows that. Let's see, JAD, Jad's gone. Oh, no, wait, Jad's still in. He's got 5,700 in ships. Oh, he won. He's up to 10,000. So he's at 163. A win would put him above me. So he could jump all the way up into fourth place with a win tonight. ES213, he's gone. Crypto Dude's gone. Christikins, I believe, is gone as well. Seth, this table sucks. D Mendoza, he's making a stab at a pot. Going up against Triple J. Ooh, he had the flush. D Mendoza with the king high flush. Nice hand, nice hand. Up to 23,000. So got a little bit of movement going on. If you're above 100 in points, you can still make a charge for that hunter. The top 10 in the Winter Bash final standings will be the first 10 hunters in the first month of March during the Spring Bash. So just let everyone know that. If you want to make it in and be a hunter in that first month of the Spring Bash, you got to get into the top 10 in points. Up to 6 people in the chat. Doing good. You know what? Let's go ahead and we can bring that up. Slide on over. Got some notifications going on Twitter. Let's see what's going on. Oh, nothing big, nothing big. Go over to your videos. Let's take a look at the analytics. What are we doing with the analytics? We'll let the people watch the games for a little bit and watch the cards. Make it so you can hear. Pop up the analytics. Not doing too bad. Few messages going on. I love the fact that our impressions each week are growing. We're still maxing out at about 1,800 impressions, but how the people are finding the live stream is really getting better. Suggested videos were up to almost 30%, and browse feature, people are finding us just through the browse feature 42.9% of the time tonight. So that is amazing. We're getting a lot of click-throughs, 7 views from impressions, so I love the fact that people are coming in. Discord.com and Discord, we're getting external sites, content suggesting this live stream. Drake video, spinning for the big win, poker video, Rubet's first person blackjack. Love it. Absolutely love it. We're getting people coming in from suggested videos, and people are clicking in and checking us out. I love it. Absolutely love it. Getting some good metrics. Deathly quiet.
It did get really quiet.
We can pop over here to the Discord real quick. I want to Go up here to the events. And we'll pull up, where's the Friday Night Fights? There we go. Pull that up so it's being shown. There we go. It's on the feed. Yep, looking good. Feed's looking good. So there are the prizes for tonight. 100 for first, 50 for second, 25 for third. Friday Night Fights. Only, was it? I think we're playing March 1st. I'm pretty sure we're playing March 1st. Oh no, wait, that's next Friday. Okay, so that's the 12th Friday. That's what that's showing. Okay, so that's week 12. Week 12 will be February 23rd and 24th for the Winter Bash. So after tonight, there's only 3 Winter Bash games left to get points in. 1 more Friday and 2 Saturdays. Hambear's given back.
Aaron just
Uh-oh.
shoved.
Oh.
What do I do?
If you want to
What do
scream
I
bingo.
do? I know.
But
I like my pocket pair.
you're looking at 2/3 of your chips for a call.
I know. I'm not gonna flip. At best.
At best. Up, Hambear makes the call. Oh! Oh!
That's
and Aaron
crazy.
hits the nut. Boom! Just like that. Aaron, huge hand. All the way up to 3rd place, knocks Hambear all the way down out of the top 5. Aaron's up to 2nd place. Obvious Glee leading the tournament. 47,000. Aaron's right on his tail at 45.6. Curtis 722. That's Marissa. She's at 39,000. Glenn 12's at 37,005, and Disco's at 36.2.
We had 3 pocket pairs.
Phew. So what was your pocket pair?
Something lower than Jack.
Aaron clicked his magic cowboy boots. Nope, Jake from State Farm's all in down at the bottom right table. On a 582 rainbow board, he's got 2 callers in front of him, so he might be trying to get a whole bunch of chips at one time. Jad's only got 1,300 behind. I Am Charlin's got him covered handily. If you're going to make that type of a bet, Charlin, you might as well put Jad all the way in. Yep, there's the push in. There's the call. Queen 8, top pair. Queen 8, pocket kings. Oh, Jad. Nice answer. Takes out Jake. So Jad 42 takes Jake from State Farm's head. Going to be kind of hard to take Aaron's head tonight before the final table. He's got a lot of chips now and only 22 people left. So if Jad can take out Aaron and Rebecca, he can win an extra $100. But you know what? Is Rebecca at his table? No, she is not. Where is Rebecca? Rebecca's up at Aaron's table. So Jad would have to jump over to Aaron's table to have a chance. Rebecca's only down to 8,000. Amy's still playing Ace Rag and still winning. Triple J says, like it. Where are you at, Triple J? Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Oh, down there at 32,000. In a decent hand. Oh, Eski's down to only 7,400. Everybody's looking to try to knock the leader of the DPS leaderboard out early. Keep him from getting any more points. We're down to 22. We lose 4 more people. We'll be down to only 2 tables. How many chips does Leonard have left? What are we looking at? What you got? 1746. Blinds are at 500, 1,000. So he's only got one more orbit. As soon as the blinds hit him, he'll be out.
It just goes to show how much you really should be folding in a tournament.
Right?
Like, if someone sitting out can outlast, like, how many people? 30 people?
Yeah. 33 at this point. And hasn't played
People
a single
play
hand.
too many hands.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever my percentage goes above 30, I really start to tighten up.
Mine's usually around 33, which is pretty typical for me.
Yeah, which if you're looking, Rebecca's at 28, you're at 30, Save My Ink is at 29, Curtis, 722, what's hers at? 29, Eski's at 31, Obvious is at 31, who else? Anybody else in the 30s? DeFi
Hambear
Jack.
Pig's at 72.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever you
Which
see...
is just nuts.
Yeah. Well, Triple J's at 73, and he's got 39,000. Seth just flopped a boat with 7 Dewey. Seth's up to 43,000 now in chips. Uh-oh, Rebecca trying... Oh!
Ooh.
Aye. Rebecca. So Glenn takes Rebecca's head. Make sure I write
Nice
down the
hands.
bounties so that Aaron can know. I know he'll end up asking me. So Aaron, so that kills the extra $100. So all that's now, Jad has won a Spring Bash NFT, and Glenn 12 has won a Spring Bash NFT by taking Jake from State Farm and Rebecca's heads. Aaron's head's the only one left to be taken. If you can take it before the final table, you will win a Spring Bash NFT as well. Blonde Genius looking to win an extra $200, though, if she can take Aaron's head.
At least I think that's the only one I have left. I would have to look, but
Wow.
I'm pretty sure.
Got to keep that
Those were the two
screenshot on your
hardest.
phone. Yeah, it turns out that Aaron's head's really the hardest one to get. Oh, Mia flopped the trip aces. She's back up to 15,000 in chips. Doyle Brunson with a king. Flops on your table with 2 hearts. Glenn likes it, makes it a 25% pot bet. Leonard should be all in. Yes, he'll be all in on this next hand. So Leonard will be the 21st person out if nobody else goes out before this next hand. Glenn is leading the way now at 63,600. Obvious Glee down to second at 48,007. Set the Killer 42,007. Aaron's up at 42,400. And Curtis 722 at 41,008. Got a log jam for third, fourth, and fifth. Less than 1,000 in chips separating third, fourth, and fifth. Hambear shows third pair. Down to 20. Queen 7 flops down at the bottom table there. Queen 7, middle of the road hand. Most common hand in online poker. Queen 7. Triple J shows pocket cowboys on that 3 Queen 7 board. Uh-oh, Eski is all in. We're going to see a call. Yes, we do, from Obvious Glee. King Jack to pocket 8s. Jack hits the flop. Pocket 8s. Only an 8 will save him on the river. No 8 comes. Eski out in 20th. So Eski won't get any final table points tonight. He'll be stuck at over 300. He's the only person at over 300 right now, so he's doing pretty good. One more player to go before we're down to 2 tables. Who's it going to be? Uh-oh, Just Jenny's only got 700. Just Jenny's all in. If she gets knocked out of this hand, that will take us to the last 2 tables. Set the killer with pocket jacks, but D. Mendoza hits trip 10s, trip rails. 10-9-7 rainbow for Just Jenny's board. Is anybody else even under 10? Nope, Save My Ink's at 42. Uh-oh, 8. Just Jenny better have a jack. Jack Queen would be even better. Just Jenny needs a jack or she will be gone. I'm sure somebody has a jack or a 6. Jade's betting. Oh, there we go. We're already down to 18. That was... Oh, she had pocket 2s. There's the... Oh, Queen Jack. Queen Jack for the win for Gids. Just like that, Gids is up to 46,000 in chips. So we'll go ahead. Just Jenny out in 18th place. Looks like Jad's going to be the next one, but you know what? He won a Spring Bash Mint. Aaron's the last of the heads to be taken. If he makes it at the final table, his head will become moot. You can't take a head once you're at the final table. He's trying to get to the final table and save his pretty little head. Save My Ink, all in. Decent time to push all in. He had good pot equity. He was getting a 1-to-1 for his chips. Hambear makes the call, so we will see the river up there at that top board. 8-8-3. Ooh, garbage flop. 15,000 in the middle that Save My Ink can win. It's Hambear versus Blonde on the side. 2 spades, 1 club. Interesting. 1/3 pot bet. And a fold. Pocket 6s to an ace. Oh, and an ace hits the turn. Just like that. You had him 4-to-1, then you had him by none. Save My Ink. Saves himself. Aaron got flipped from table to table. Looks like I Am Charlin and Exec Deck are the ones that are below Save My Ink. Hey, baby. Kind of hard to take Aaron's head whenever you're at a different table there, Blonde.
This is true. I'm just trying to get my chips in good where I can, and hopefully I can maintain a, 70% chance of hitting my hand.
Well, the average chip stack right now is at 34,003, so you're about 10,000 behind average chip stack. But you've been holding right there in the mid-20s. So if you can just catch that cyclical cycle at the right time. Geez, Triple J's played over 70% of his hands. Hambear's played over 70% of his hands. Gid, 61%. Sheesh. I Am Charlin onto the sideline, down to 15. Disco 50 takes that hand up to 56,008. Oh, that puts Disco right in second place. Glenn's at 57.7. Disco's at 56.9. D. Mendoza 51.9. Obviously 51.3. And DeFi Jack 43.6. Top 5. Friday Night Fights, Dead Poker Society, Winter Bash, February edition. We've only got one more Friday Night Fight in February left. Next week, week 12, We got 2 Saturdays, though, so there's 3 Winter Bash still to go. Start at Spring Bash. Man, there's going to be so many tournaments. Holy cow. Every night of the week except Sundays, there'll be a paying tournament. Got a pot building. And heads up to the flop. Glenn and Triple J. King 4 Dewey. 2 hearts. Blood red board. Diamonds and hearts now on the board. Triple J takes her down. Nice scoop of chips. Almost 11,000. Why is Hambear sitting out? He knows the rules. Been a while since we've seen D. Mendoza up in the top 5. Good to see him. Back at her strong. He's a solid player. Very, very solid player. Aaron's bleeding chips at this point. Kids must have Amy disease. He's playing Ace Rag. Uh-oh, we got Motown up there on your table. Jackson 5. There we go. Marissa scoops herself a decent little pot. Puts her up to 42,000. Talk more.
I have nothing to say. My cards are junk. This always happens to me right around like 19th place. I just go completely card dead.
Well, I guess it's better than starting out card dead like I did tonight.
But at least that way it's over fast, you know?
Yeah, right. Kill me early. Got the cribbage flop going on. Uh-oh, any 7. Hambear versus Obvious on the turn. Backdoor flush possibilities. Obvious says, I like it. Hambear says, me too. Oh, the Jack 8. Oh, pocket kings. Woo! Just like that, Hambear was leading for a while. Now he is bottom of the totem pole. Obvious glee. Huge hand up to 87,000 in chips. Definite leader.
I would have had the straight on that one.
Obvious has got about an 18,000 chip lead right now. Down to 14 players. One more player gone and everybody will be on the board. Sheesh, I can't believe I lasted all the way to 31st with the garbage I had. I should have been out like 40th. Hey, 6-3 queen flop, 2 clubs. 4-handed? What are our blinds? Blinds are 800, 1600 for 5.5 minutes. Next blind should be 1,002. Uh-oh, we got a pot building up at the top table. 25,000 out there in the middle. Queen 4, 2 pair to king queen with a kicker. Oh no, there's 2 6s on the board. Never mind. I wonder if Glenn misread his hand.
Right, I'm pulling an Amy right here.
Uh-oh. Ace Rag. Ace 6 offsuit.
Ace 4 offsuit.
Yeah, close. Oh. Anything to steal a blind here and there. Who's going to be 14th? Looks like Exec Deck at this point. He's got 1,600 out there, 66 behind. 398 Rainbow Board. There's 8,000 out there. He goes all in. Must have a piece of it. Hoping for a call. Call would push that pot up to 20. There we go. Queen 10 to a 9-6. Top pair. And he holds on. 2 pair. Up to 21,000 for Exec Deck. That jumps him up past a couple of people. What's that? Who's that put at the bottom of the totem pole now? Must be Save My Inks at the bottom of the totem pole with 10K in chips. Oh, what a hit. Trip Duckies. Really sucks whenever you see your ATC cards hit. Oh,
But I'd rather not get in the habit of playing that hand.
Wow, Amy would have hit Trip Kings. Why isn't she playing a king in that position? She was in the penultimate spot and had a king in her hand, and she's in 13th in the chips. Wow. You would not catch me doing that. That low in chips with a king in my hand at this point of the tournament? You've got to try for a double up. I'd be willing to bet she's not going to make the final table. That was probably her one shot.
Ugh, damn it. I had quads again.
Second time this tournament. 10s and 3s. Holy cow.
That never happens. I never get quads. Ever.
And on the broadcast, too.
I know all the GG cheat codes. Nobody would call me on that. I literally even like min clicked it.
They were scared. Who's going to be the next person out? Is it going to be Save or Amy? They're the two low men on the totem pole. Execs at 22. Seth the Killer, he was up there in the top 5 for a long time. He's only sitting at 25,000. Then Blonde sitting in 10th right now. You're in the bubble spot at the moment.
That checks out.
35 seconds left until the blinds go up. Blinds will be at 1,000, 2,000. Oh, Save, trying to make a move. Is he going to get the fold? He does. Does that jump him up over Exec? Yes, it does. By about 500 in chips. And Exec jumps right back over. Wow, you just got pushed from 10th to 12th, just like that. Amy's given a thought to this small blind. Uh-oh, got the Aaron Favre in the big blind, and Aaron Favre hits the board. Amy's trying to make a double up. Is she going to get a call to triple up? Gids is the last person that might call. Amy pushes herself up over the 20,000 mark. Wow, Aaron folded top pair. Interesting. Blonde's looking for a quick 5K snag of chips, and she gets it. Bumps you onto the final table right now. See if you can make it 2 in a row. Under the gun position. No, won't be 2 in a row. Glenn with the 3x raise up at the top table. Gets a call from D. Mendoza on the button. He'll be in position going to the flop. 5-9 queen. 2 diamonds. Blood red board. Glenn let out with a 3x bet. Will he continue? Continuation bet, Glenn? And he does. Continuation bet. 1/3 pot bet. And a call. 2 of clubs. Wash card on the turn. Bet pre-flop, and he does it again. D. Mendoza calls again. 2-3, that brings in a straight possibility if you got the ace-4. Ace-10 to an ace-queen. Oh, D. Mendoza hit the queen on the flop. Takes us 37,800 chip hand. Just like that, D. Mendoza jumps up into second place. Glenn valued that ace-10 a little bit too much. D. Mendoza was quite happy to let him make the bets for him. Still sitting at 14 players. Bottom 2 people have made their way up a little bit. Save my ink, trying to get some chips. Blonde has to fold it. Oh! Trip ladies. Nice flop, Save My Ink. Nice flop. Puts him into the transfer position. Obvious. He's making a move on the blinds with the 5x raise. Be a good time to do it. Quick 5,000 in chips. That's very little. Yep, just chipped up 5,000. Could have been a cold blind steal, but kind of hard to call the chip leader. Oh, that dreaded Queen 7, middle of the board flop at the top table. Got an Ace-9-6 flop on the bottom table. Oh, D. Mendoza. He's trying to get more Glenn's chips. Now that feels like a steal. In for a penny, in for a pound, Glenn. Oh! D. Mendoza shows flopped trips. Hockey sticks. D. Mendoza had the goods. Obvious with a 2.5x raise up to 5K. Punishing Glenn. Oh, Glenn makes the call. Okay. 5 King 10, 2 clubs, top of the board. Glenn raised pre-flop. Oh, he checks. 3rd club. Got a Broadway working. Possible straight flush. 9-10. Oh, the ace-queen. Obvious trapped him. But Glenn hits the 4th club and has one in his hand. The 9. Oh, geez. Just like that. Glenn up to 37,000. Obvious down to 68. That pulls him back down into the fray. D Mendoza, Disco, and Obvious Glee, 72,071 and 68.7. So there's only 3,000 in chips separating the top 3 players right now. Amy trying to crawl out of the rat hole that she's put herself into, down at 11,000 in chips. Average chip stack climbing up. It's a little over 39,000 right now. We got a quacky affair down at the bottom table. 3 ducks on the board and a 3 and a 5. Somebody got a 9-5 to a 7 jack. The 5 hit. Quack, quack, flushy. Quack, quack, flushy. Quack, quack, boat. Three kings, a 2 pair, flopped. Not a bad small blind. Always nice to hit 2 pair in your small blind. Oh, we just lost Amy, so Amy's out in 14th. We're down to the final 13. Everybody that's left is showing on the leaderboard now. 13 people left. We're about 12 minutes from the break. Blinds will be going up after this hand. Probably go up to 1250, 2500, I would imagine. Blonde's trying to make the most, and she does. Pushes her back into the fray at the bottom of the final table. Four Jack 4, Lester Moore is big bad 44. We got a spade flop down on the bottom table with 18,000 in the middle. Seth makes a half pot bet. Decent amount for Seth. Puts him into a solid top 9 at the moment. Who's at the bottom right now? D5 Jack, Save My Ink, and Aaron. Still a chance to take Aaron's head. If you can knock him out before the final table, you win that Spring Bash Mint. So we got 3, 6, 3, 7. So tables are balanced. Bottom table, looking at 19th. Save My Ink all in on an ace-10-10 board. Glenn and D Mendoza are on the side. There's 62,000 out there in the middle right now. Glenn goes all in on that ace-10-10 board. Glenn shows queens, 8s. The 8 doesn't pay off. Glenn had the blockers. Save My Ink, gone in 13th. Glenn's up to 77,000 in chips. D Mendoza looks like he would have hit a straight. Down to 12. D5 Jack trying to hold on. He's only got 18,000 left. Blonde's in 11th at 28,000. A double up, though, would put her right back into the thick of things. D5 would need a little bit more than a double up of help. So double up right now for D5 would only put him up into 10th place, so quite the gap of 11,000 in chips in between 11th and 12th at the moment. Is that a steal bet? 2 pair. Nice big blind flop. Probably let him see that flop for free too. Glenn's back up into first place now, up at 81,000. D Mendoza down to second at 59,000. Obvious Glee in third at 57.7. Triple J in fourth at 56. And Gids in fifth at 53. Triple J just jumped over Gids. I guess Triple J just must have taken a hand off of him. No, Gids up there. Coming down to the wire. Oh, Save My Ink just got knocked out. So Save My Ink finishes in 13th. Doesn't get any of those championship points, but not too bad of a finish. Haven't seen him up here in the top for quite a while, so nice to see a good finish out of him. Uh-oh. Why do we got 4 people holding hands all the way to the river? Ace 5, 8. What's going to get it? Ace Jack, Ace Jack, Ace Jack split. Curtis and D Mendoza. Glenn gave a little bit of his chips back. Coming down to the wire. Who's going to make a move? D5 Jack, bottom of the totem pole at 16,000. He's going to be in the big blind next hand. Got 1 minute until blinds go up. Next blinds should be 1,500 and 3,000. D Mendoza getting hot at the right time. Jumps over Glenn for first place. Disco sitting in third at 69,000. Triple J making a move to steal the blinds. It appears so. And he gets it done. Gotta steal those blinds when you can. Especially when there's 5,500 in the middle before anything is said and done. Seth and Gids are tangled up down there at the bottom board. Uh-oh, 2 rails up at the top. We got heads up going to the turn. Glenn and Triple J. Triple J with a 1/3 pot bet. Glenn with the call. 25,006 in the middle now. Jack of diamonds peels off on the river. Glenn likes it. Or Triple J likes it. Glenn says, yeah, let's do it. 10-7 to a king nine. Ooh. Glenn let that top pair get to him. Triple J, nice 42,000 chip hand. That puts him up to 61,000. Blonde Genius has been over 20,000 for the longest time and just can't seem to get out of the bottom of the cyclical cycle. Despite all of her rage, she's just a rat trapped in a cage. Min bet, though. You're going to get to see a flop for free? Obvious Glee will. Ooh, all club flop. Queen 3 jack. Wide range. Ace of hearts on the turn. King 10 or 2 clubs would be the preferred. Nobody bet the flop. Are they going to call the turn? Would be 2/3 of Curtis's chips. Can't make the call. Nobody makes the call. Blonde gets the chip up. That helps out. That helps out big time. Oh, Triple J says no limping. Uh-oh, ace deuce 4, 2 clubs. Triple J raised pre-flop, repping an ace. Blonde Genius definitely repping the ace now. Oh, obvious Glee would have flopped a wheel. Oh, I'll bet you he is cussing and screaming right now. That 43,000 went a big way to taking a weight off of Blonde Genius's shoulders. Put her solid 6th. And another club flush flop. Ace King Dewey, all the clubs. Wow. 2 straight club flops. A 4 brings in the wheel. Possibilities again. 5-3 to make the wheel. And got the hockey stick on the river. So flop was basically it. Who's betting the ace or the king? Did triple run into 2 pair? Curtis with the big push. D. Mendoza with the call. Somebody got a flush? Who's got the flush? There's the flush. D. Mendoza flopped the flush and trapped. Curtis gone in 12th. Just like that. And Triple J down to 19,000. D. Mendoza, huge hand. Up to 143,000 now in chips. Commanding chip lead going into the final table. Got to knock out 2 people, though, to get there. Who's it going to be? DeFi Jack and Triple J. DeFi Jack's got his head on the chopping block right now. He's up. He pushed in 3, but he's still got 28 left behind. If you're going to push in for a penny, might as well push in for a pound. Flop comes out 4, 6, 7. God, we're seeing a lot of clubs on the flop. 4, 6, 7. DeFi Jack goes all in to a 14,000 pot. Still a chance to take Aaron's head. Not this hand. DeFi Jack hits the flush on the river. Why did Disco call with the 210? Interesting. It should have been an easy fold. I guess he figured he had... Oh, that took us into the break. Going into the second break, down to 11. Triple J at the bottom of the... at the heap now from that giant bad beat from D. Mendoza. 2 people at 19,000, DeFi Jack and Triple J. Aaron Favre at 24,000 still have a chance to take his head. Exec Deck, Disco, Set the Killer, DeFi Jack, or Gids can all take his head. All they got to do is manage to knock him out at the start of the 3rd hour. Who's going to do it? You still there, Blonde? Friday Night Fights, Dead Poker Society, Winter Bash. This is the second to the last Friday Night Fights in the Winter Bash. So there's only 3 tournaments left to get those final table points. We're going to get this one done tonight and figure out who's going to walk away with 55 points and who's going to walk away with 11. D. Mendoza has an 80,000 chip lead right now. Holy cow. That was a huge hand for D. Mendoza. Huge, huge. Coach. Let's go over and check out what's going on. Got what's being said. Oh, it was in the high rollers. Okay, that's where it's going on. Nothing else moving around. Got the high rollers section, people talking. Tournament winners. Last posted tournament winners. High stakes pickle game from today. Mia Isabel won it. ES213 took second. D Mendoza got himself bought into the next one. So that's what's going on there. Let's bring back up the event numbers. Oh, we got the Valentine's Day tournament coming up, don't we? Yes, tomorrow. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. is the Valentine's Day tournament. So let's take a look at it. There we go. If you finish 1st through 6th, founders will get an extra $25 added since this is the final holiday tournament of the Winter Bash. If you make it to the final 6, you can get 25 in Matic each. 3rd place gets 50, 2nd gets 75, 1st gets 100. That'd be worth 4 mints in the Winter Bash, so kind of important if you want a mint just by winning. Come on over and play in the Valentine's Day tournament. I'm pretty sure you can still get one of the NFTs to the Valentine's Day tournament. You can go and buy it off of secondary sales. So tomorrow we got the Saturday Showdown at 3 p.m. and then at 5 p.m. the Valentine's Day tournament will be going off. So 2 big tournaments tomorrow. $200 for first place prize money is up. $100 for the Saturday, $100 for the Valentine's Day. How much time we got for cards back in the air? 1 minute 20. Who's gonna make it to the final table? I like seeing a whole bunch of names out there. You know what? I don't think there are any new names. It looks like week 11 is going to slow us down just a wee bit. Everybody that's on the final 11 have points right now. So if we can get through today and tomorrow with no new people, it'll be the first week of the bash that we're not having new player counts in the week. Is there going to be somebody new to break it, or are we going to still have the same amount of people? Getting down to the nitty-gritty now. Seth is still sitting in here listening to the broadcast, so is Calendar Girl. Getting close to where I need to take over and start calling all the hands. And we're back to play. Who's gonna do it? We'll go ahead and we'll bring back up that to where we can show it on the feed, and there we go. Let's go. Is D Mendoza gonna use his cards and his chips like a club? So far, so good. Got a couple of hooks down at the bottom table. Four-handed to that flop. Heads up to the flop this time in between Triple J and Obvious Glee. Is Obvious Glee going to trap Triple J, get him to put in all of his chips? And Obvious Glee takes down that pot. Triple J loses a decent amount of his chips on that one. He had 18,000 down to 11 now. Can't do that too many times and get away with it. Exec deck trying to get that 15,000 that's out there in the middle. Pushed in all of his. Not going to show the hook. Triple J on the flop has a 7-Jack-8. 9-10 would look really pretty right about now. Blonde with an almost pot bet. Now we put Triple J all in. He can't do it. 2-9, Queen 9, 9-6. Everybody got a 9. Next hand, blinds will be going up. Should be 2,000, 4,000. Pretty sure it's a big jump on the next one. 2,000, 4,000. This is the last hand. Yep, 2,000, 4,000. I was right. Bottom table's already at those blind levels, and here we go. Oh, Blonde just jumped up into second place. Boom! Gets the pay. Now she can take a couple of chances, take a couple of swings for the fences. Jack 4-6, Rainbow 31,000 out there. 10 on the turn. Nobody likes it so far. Jack pairs the board, hooks on the turn. Blonde takes a stabber. Likes them hooks. And shows 8. That gives Triple J the transfer spot. Seth.
Oops, that was totally me being tired. I didn't even realize that he was still in the hand. I'm ready to fall asleep right now. These games go too late for me.
Yeah, he gave him new life. I'm wondering if D. Mendoza or Glenn had a pair. It might have been a check down spot there. Any pair would have knocked him out. Ooh, all spade flop, skip straight, working. Can we see a 4 of spades? Nope, 6 pairs of the board. A lot of movement. Aaron's head is still on the chopping block. Glenn said I had a pair.
Was that from the hand like 3 hands ago?
I'm willing to bet it was. He was probably so mad he was trying to figure out how to type it.
I could tell you were like, what is she doing? Like, what did she just do there?
Yeah, whenever you flipped it over and you didn't have a pair, I was like, Hey, now he's chipped. Oh, God, now he's getting hot. American Airlines. Oh. Yep, just like that, he goes from bottom of the totem pole to 5th in chips. Aaron wakes up with pocket hooks. That puts him into the transfer spot now. Seth and DeFi Jack are fighting for their lives. Who's gonna make it? Now Triple's trying to take a 2 pair. Just like that, he's in second place. Holy cow.
Yeah, he's getting cards.
Holy cow.
I need to avoid him.
Ugh. And Broadway flops don't help. Is he playing the heater? No help. Jack 10 would be the preferred hand. 2 spades. Oh. That helps out. That helps out. That puts you back up into second place from 6th. The chips get passed around some mo. DeFi fighting for his life. Oh, we got 3 aces on the board down at the bottom table. Oh, Disco had quad aces. 3rd quads tonight that we've seen on the broadcast. Quad aces. That puts DeFi Jack out in 11th. One more to take us to the final table. Seth is at the bottom of the totem pole right now. A double up would take him out of the bottom spot, so it's anybody's ball game still. Blinds are 2,000 and 4,000, so there's 6,000 every orbit. Actually, there's more than that. Close to about 8,000 every orbit that you'll be putting in with the antes at 500. Aaron is in the transfer spot right now. So if you want his pretty head, gotta take it now. Blonde doesn't look like she'll have a chance to take his head. Aaron's stuck at the bottom of the table. Exec Deck, Disco, Seth, or Gids are the only people that can take Aaron's bounty, which is a Spring Bash mint. Dead Poker Society Friday Night Fights, Winter Bash, February edition. 4-handed to that flop at the bottom table. Ace 3-9, 2 hearts. Aaron shows the ace of hearts, just like that. Aaron gives himself a little bit of breathing room. Triple J is just getting monster hot all of a sudden. He's been hot for about the last 5 minutes. Is anybody going to throw a bucket of water on him? Oh boy. That's an interesting flop. Obvious is... Okay, no bet, no bet. I would have bet that flop. This is what happens whenever you let the blinds limp. Welcome, Turkili. First time seeing that name. Welcome to the broadcast. This is the Dead Poker Society Friday Night Fights Winter Edition. Uh-oh, Aaron's back up to 61,000 in chips. He's given himself some breathing room now. Seth's still looking for anything. A double up now would still put him at the bottom of the totem pole, so Seth is in some dire straits, especially coming up to the big blind in the next hand. Seth has got to find a card and find it quick. Uh-oh, D. Mendoza and Glenn tangling it up at the top table. Aaron might have just cemented himself a final table position winning that hand. King 5 for 2 pair puts D. Mendoza back up over 100,000. So Seth has 8,000 left behind. This would be a good time for a 2x raise with any face card. There's the 3x raise, so that would put Seth all in. Exec Deck on the button makes a good bet. Seth goes, let's do it. 5, oh, King hits the board. Seth is drawing up to a chance. No chance now. King, Queen, 2 pair. Exec Deck takes out Seth. We are at the final table. That is it. Aaron's bounty goes null and void. Nobody can take his head now. Which table will be moved into which? And there we go. Final table, Friday Night Fights, Winter Edition. Let's go for the final table. 55 points up for grabs on this final table. Let's see who gets the button first. Obviously on the button first. Disco in the small blind. Exec Deck in the big blind. 5 minutes left in these blinds. 25 and 5,000. Blonde will be in the big blind next time. Aaron just to the left of Blonde ends up making the final table with a decent amount of chips. We got 4 people over 70,000 in chips. Everybody else is below. For 10-10, we've got the CB on the board. 8 of clubs brings out a backdoor flush possibility. Queen brings out a backdoor straight possibility. Check, 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 check. 8 for the win for D. Mendoza. 3rd pair. By Wild Bill Hickok pays off for D. Mendoza in a late position. Blinds are 25 and 5,000. Next blinds will be, should be 3,000, 6,000 for the next blinds. With a 700 ante. 20,000 in the middle of the table, three-handed, ace, queen, Dewey, rainbow. Check from the blinds. Yes, Triple J, middle position, makes a 1/3 pot bet. Fold, fold. Man. Triple J up to second place. Oof. Oh, boy. Whenever he gets hot, he gets steaming. Do a little bit of Kung Pao chicken. Obvious making a stab at the blinds. Exec makes the call. Ace King to Ace Jack. Oh, and a Jack hits the board, but there are 4 hearts. Is there going to be a third? No! The Ace King goes down in flames to the Ace Jack offsuit for Obvious. Exec deck just doubled up Obvious glee. He's down to only 13,000. Is he going to be the 9th place finisher tonight? That's put Obvious glee right up into 3rd place. Makes the break from the pack. Blonde goes all in from her position. Blind stealer? Possible. Good time to do it. You got 12,000, almost 13,000 out there in the middle. That's a good place to steal 13,000 in chips. Big slick, good place to do it. Got him holding garbage hands, easy steal. Ace King wins every time if nobody else calls. Triple J in the small blind now. Gids in the big blind. 2.5 minutes left in these blinds. Aaron's on the button. Exec decides to make his stab right here. Wants to double up. It's worth a double up at this point. There's that many chips out there, so Exec's getting a 1-to-1 on his... And he gets a call from Triple J. So we will see a river. Let's go. Ace Queen, pocket 9s. Oh, the 9s are ahead. 70-30. 9s are still good. Oh, and the flush comes in. Gets a runner, spades. Exec decks. Ace Queen pays off. Back up to 35,000. Still only in 8th place, but you know what? You got to get a double up at some point whenever you're at the bottom of the totem pole. Now he makes a raise. 4x. D Mendoza leading the way, and he wins another 2 in a row. Just like that, Ace Queen pays off again, up to 48. Well, that jumped him up into 6th now. So from 9th to 6th, just like that. Getting them chips, raking them in. 12-9 in the middle of the pot before anything is said and done. 1 minute 20 before the next blinds. Will we see another hand at this level? Ooh, Gids pushes all in. He wants the chips out there. And he gets them. I don't think he'll show what he had. Oh, shows a queen. Shows a queen of hearts. Just tell everybody playing with the queen of hearts ain't really smart. Because the Joker is the only fool who will do anything to you. D Mendoza on the button this time. Glenn's in the small blind, obviously in the big blind. 33 seconds left at these blind levels. Gids tries to limp. D Mendoza limps as well. Smooths out of 5. Is Glenn going to smooth it as well? Oh no, Glenn says, I want to steal. There's too much out there. That's a good push, actually. That's a good spot to push, because there was just as many chips out there in the middle as he has in his hand. So the other 2 players have to make a call with a good hand, and they can't do it. Good raise from Glenn. Oh, trying to limp with a 9 Dewey. Looking for that flop. Good pre-flop raise by Glenn that time. Exec deck says, I want to steal these blinds. What we got? 6, 67, 20, 12, 7, 15, 7 out there in the middle of the board before anything was said and done. So that's a good place to push if you want to steal the blinds. And it works out. Gets the blind stolen. All 9 players still at the table. Whole lot of... Disco makes a push now. Blonde makes the call. We're going to see a river. Who's got what? Is Kid's going to make a side pot? Got 81. Oh, and there's going to be a side pot. 7, 10, jack, 2 spades. Definite straight possibilities. 8, 9 would be the preferred. 2 spades would be even better. And here we go. Ace, queen, 2 jack. Oh, trip jacks. 6. Oh, quads. Fourth quads tonight. Wow, Gids. Huge hand up to 142,000. Cripples Blonde, takes out Disco. Gids, huge time to catch quad jacks. Nice hand, sir. Nice hand. Perfect timing. Let's see, that put Disco out in 9th, so Disco 50 gets the 11 points for 9th place tonight, down to 8. First place will pay 100 in Maddox, second place will pay 50, and third place will pay 25. Or is it 30? Second is 50, third is 30, 25. Blonde wants to steal the blinds this time. And she gets a call. We're going to see a river. Oh, and a side pot again. Skip straight, 6, 8, 10. Rainbow. Gids and D Mendoza, 116 and 68. 85,000 out there. Gids makes a smooth 6. D Mendoza makes the call. 2, wash card, 2 of diamonds. On the turn. Gids smooths it a 6. D Mendoza makes a call. 9 brings any 7 for the straight. Gids likes it. Puts D Mendoza pretty much all in. Show the 7. There's the 7. 2 other 7s. They both had straights. Blonde got rifled on the river by the 9. Blonde finishes in 8th. $16.5 points, though, for 8th place. Gids gotten on the heater. D Mendoza can't believe his bad luck. King 6-4, rainbow board. Aaron decides to make a stabby at the pot, full pot bet. Going to the river. 63,000 out there. Aaron likes that river. Queen Ace. Queen 9. Aaron's not going to show. Puts him up into 3rd place now. Triple J goes boo. Down to 7. 4 people are going to go home with just Dead Poker Society leaderboard points. Top 3 will end up with cash. 6, 10, ace, rainbow board. 26,000 out there. 3-handed. There's a smooth 6. And a fold and a fold. Hands are going quick. Triple shows 3rd pair. Starting to get the yawnies. Getting a little bit late on a Friday night for me. Glenn smooths from under the gun +1. Two, 5, 6, 2 diamonds on this flop. We got a low ball flop this time. 3-handed. 23,002 out there in the middle. Gids with a smooth 6. And a fold and a fold. Gids pushes up over to 164,000. D Mendoza and Gids, the only two players above 100,000 right now. Obvious. Looking for a blind stealer? Maybe. Might have a high pocket pair though too. Aaron has to fold it. Aaron shows the ace. Interesting, interesting. All in or fold seems to be the du jour right now here at this final table. Didn't realize we were on a Wednesday. Glenn holding on just by the nails on the chalkboard. Two king queen, two spades on this flop. Five of diamonds, backdoor flush possibilities in diamonds and spades now. And diamonds come in, plus a ducky. You got a pair of ducks on the board, three diamonds, no straight. And there's the flush. D Mendoza had it until the runner. That puts exec deck over 100,000 in chips. Couple of folds. Glenn's on the button. He's low man on the totem pole with only 19,000. D Mendoza with a nice raise. Glenn makes the call. A lot of chips out there. 70,000 in the middle right now. Gids makes the call as well. A 7-8 rainbow board. Ooh, if you're going to call that much, you better have an ace. Check. D Mendoza going for the steal. Yes, he does. All in. Shows the ace jack to a jack 10. Any 9. And the 9 doesn't come in for Glenn. Glenn out in 7. 22 points though for Glenn. Ace jack pays off for D Mendoza. He's right there chomping at Gids' heels. Down to the final 6. Who's it going to be tonight? So farthest Aaron's been in quite a while. He's probably happy as hell. Ace 2-6, two spades on this flop. Heads up between exec and Aaron. Pretty solid chip stacks for both, 88 to 76. 9 of diamonds, backdoor flush possibilities again. No flush this time though, 8 on the river. Straight possibilities, 10-7, 7-5. What's it gonna win? What's gonna win it? The 8 on the river wins it for Aaron. Pocket gets the 8 paired up. He had a high card anyways, so for the foregone conclusion. Oh man. Starting to get blurred vision, getting tired. Get my legs moved out here a little bit. Triple J wants that pot. He's giving back a whole lot of his ill-gotten booty. Or ill-Butengati. Shows the stone bluff. Six players left. Who's going to finish 4th through 6th? Who's going to get the money tonight? We were going along, losing people. Now all of a sudden we've slowed way down. Blinds are 4,000, 8,000 at this time. Antes are 1,000, so there's a decent amount out there to begin with before we even see the flop. There's a whole bunch out there now. There's 46,000 out in the middle to be had. On a king, 6 king rainbow board. Woo! Ooh, anybody got a king? Anybody got a 6? Pocket aces? Pocket pair. Whole lot to be had on this hand. 5, no help on that board. Triple J goes ahead and makes a stabber at it. Down to exec deck, and Triple J makes her get it done. Getting her done. Just like that. Back up to 3rd. Ah, Triple J had pocket pair. Obvious makes a all-in bet pre-flop. Is he going to get a call from anybody? D Mendoza giving it a thought. He's already got 8,000 out there. Decides, no. Oh, man. Oh. Whew. Getting tired in a hurry now. Who's it gonna be? $38,000 out there. Go to the flop. King, queen, 6, 2 diamonds, 4-handed. There's a bet from Aaron. Is that about a 75% bet? These guys aren't letting anything go by the wayside. They're definitely taking their shots, pulling that trigger, bang, bang. 1 minute 17 left in these blinds. Ooh, Triple J, big raise. Oh, no, not really, no. No, that's not a big raise. It's a 2x raise. He gets away with it. Okay. Smooth under the gun. Interesting bet. Okay. Gonna give Aaron a free flop. And yep. Aaron gets a free flop. Flop comes out 9-4 king, rainbow, 38,000 out there. Whole lot of checking going on. Rainbow board, no flush. Possibility this hand. Possible backdoor straight. We end up with speed limit on the turn and river, 55. Wow, we were having bet, and now all of a sudden everything slowed down to a crawl. We will be at the new blinds at the next hand, 5,000, 10,000. Ten, 7, 8, 6. Ace. Ace high card. Wow, okay. Triple J moves into the lead. He's leading the tournament now. Oh, jeez. Who let the high roller in here? Ace 4-3. Well, we got a wheel flop. And a call. Oh, 3rd club. King of clubs. That's an interesting card. 8 on the river. Kind of a wash card to that whole board. 3-4, 2 pair to pocket 9s for D Mendoza. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Aaron shows 2 pair. Ace 4. Oh, boy. Flop this time, heads up, just in between the blinds, 9-8-8, rainbow. Gids throws some change out there, triple makes the call, 3 of clubs on the turn, no help, you would think. Well, Gids, you bet the 9-8. Wow. Okay. 3-3. Runner, runner. Who's got what now? Any 8? Aaron shows at 3. Triple's not going to show whatever he called with. Triple goes over 200,000. Oh boy. Obvious trying to get some blinds so he can play the next 2 hands, and he does. Nice all-in bet from Obvious. Looked like it was going to go quick, but then all of a sudden it slowed way down. Two 10-7, 2 diamonds. All in from D Mendoza, trying to get back some chips. And a call from Triple J. He had a 10. Oh, got the diamonds. D Mendoza hit the diamonds. Back up to 92,000 for D Mendoza from 6th to 3rd, just like that. We'll let him play for a little bit. That's all I can do to stay awake at this point. Queen 8-3. Diamonds, Obvious, doesn't know anything other than an all-in push. No call from Exec, no call from Aaron, and no call from Gids. Obvious jumps back up over 100,000. People's names just keep on bouncing around the board at this point. Exec. Yep. And got a little bit of movement around. Gids has assumed the position at the bottom of the totem pole now with only 47,599. Obvious says, I want those blinds. Thank you very little. Oh, man. Jack 10 to pocket jacks. Oh boy. And there's the Broadway for both people. They both had jacks. Obviously, with the pocket jacks, gets an unlucky flop. Even more unlucky turn. Gids gets his money back. Doyle Blunson? Doyle Blunson? Brr. Doyle Brunson flop along with an Aaron Favre. 2 on the turn, pairs the board. Check, check. King on the river. Pardon me. 1 minute till the blinds go up. King 7 for 2 pair for D Mendoza. Ace deuce, ace 10. 10 hits the board. And the double up. 4 Gids. It's all I can do to keep my eyes awake at this point. Holy cow. Gotta watch it till the end now. Exec deck doesn't know anything but push in and go. Ace Jack to pocket aces. Oh no. Exec deck. Oh, backdoor flush possibility? No, does not come in. Triple J hangs on. And like that, exec deck done in 6. But did get 27.5 points. Five Dewey 9, 2 spades on this flop. Deuce pairs the board. I've had that before. And a 4 for the backdoor flush possibility. Down to the blinds. Aaron gonna play his blind? Nope. Gives Triple J the walkover. Obvious pushes all in. And here we go. Pocket 9s to pocket 7s. Oh no. Pocket 7s at a distinct disadvantage, and the pocket 7s hockey sticks. Nothing. Gids. Cripples obvious. Glee. And he's pretty much all in at this point. Aaron makes the call. Gonna have a family affair? And yes, we do. 3, 8, 9, 2 diamonds. Obvious Glee's all in. We're going to be down to the final 4 after this hand, or is Obvious Glee going to manage to pull his tushy out of the fire? Triple bets. He wants to be heads up. Is he going to get his wish? And he does. Ace 7 to 10-3. Trip 3s. Well, that was good for triple. He actually won 45,000 on that. So it was worthwhile. Ace high was good. Aaron would have hit the queen on the river. Obvious. All in again. Gids makes the call. De Mendoza does as well. King, Queen 7, blood red board, 2 diamonds. And a queen on the turn, pairs the board. And a 6 on the river, no help. And Obvious out in 5th. But Obvious gets 33 points for that finish. Down to the final 4. Aaron, looking for anything to do right now because all 3 of the other players are all above 100,000 in chips. Time to make a move. And a check. Ace 3, 4. 2 diamonds. Wheel. Chances. Any ace, any 3, any 4. Gids makes the call. Ace 8 to 3 jack. Uh-oh. 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 Nut didn't come in. Gids doubles up Aaron. That puts Gids down at the bottom. Aaron gives Triple J a walkover. The chip leader. That looks like a squeeze bet. $10-5, king. Oh, wow. Hell of a call by Gids and a raise. Just like that. Tied up, basically. Triple J pressing the point again. D. Mendoza wakes up with the Rockets. Weapons of mass destruction. Two, 4, 6. Skip straight rainbow on this one. Three-handed. Triple J sitting this one out. All four players above 100,000 now. Aaron's just like that. Aaron went from 4th to 1st. Triple J with a 2x bet. Ace 9 10. Aaron makes the move with the ace. Speed limit on the board. Decent queen on the turn. Oh. D. Mendoza would have flopped trips. Got big slick on the board on this flop. Oh man, this is gonna take forever. I just don't have the energy left. 3 hours of broadcasting. D. Mendoza shows trip aces. Triple J shows the wheel. All of a sudden, these players have gotten real tight. Who's gonna make a mistake? Still got a decent amount of people watching. Want to thank everybody for joining the Dead Poker Society Friday Night Fights Winter Bash, February edition. Got a little bit of chips out there in the middle now. Aaron managed to pull it in. Wow. Ace Queen folded, King Jack folded. Holy moly. What do they expect for the better hand than those? You're four-handed. You're folding Ace Queen? Demon Dozy can't make the queens work. Pocket queens, no help. Pocket jacks to a king jack. Oh, and a king hits the flop. So Gids doubles up through Aaron. Pocket jacks can't get it done. Triple J shows an ace. Oh, jeez. Timid play. Don't bring home the trophy. Three, 10, 6 rainbow board. Any bet wins. 2.5 minutes until the blinds go up again. Next blinds will be 10,000, 20,000. Six, 5, 7, 2 clubs. Oh man, this has lasted way too long. Ugh. Wasn't ready for it to go into 10 o'clock. Come on, boys, end this thing. Queen, Jack 3, 2 diamonds on this flop. Oh, Gids reconnects quickly. Thank you, God. Pretty much a spread board. There's a pre-flop raise. Another pre-flop. Oh, here we go. There's pocket jacks again. Holy moly. Looks like pocket jacks are going to pay off, though, this time. Triple J out in fourth. Queen 10 doesn't get it done. Triple J out in fourth, gets 38.5 points. Congratulations to Aaron, Gids, and D. Mendoza. They're all in the money. Who's going to take home the 100? Who's got the 50? And who's got the 30? Now it's just a question of where the money goes. D. Mendoza and Gids have Aaron covered about 2-1. D. Mendoza with the Lester Moore. Hard to concentrate at this point of the night. There we go. Pocket fives to ace king. Ooh, any 10. And Aaron doubles up with the pocket fives. Speed limit pays off for Aaron. Puts Gids down to 99. Ooh, ace jack king. 2 hearts. That gives Gids that one. Nice draw for Gids. Hit the ace and had the heart nut draw. Who's it gonna be? We're going to be going into break here quickly. Sit here and just watch the guys play. Try to get a little bit of jump on tomorrow by getting everything typed in. Gids made a little bit of a comeback. And we're to the break. Oh man, third break. Holy moly. I'm too tired. We need to get this thing over. Let's pop over to the Discord, see what's going on. 150 and 25. I don't know why I keep on saying 30 for third. It's 25. I need to get that set in my brain. In my brain. Tournament winners. Aaron's trying to chalk his name on that. Let's see what's going on in general chat. Anything? Not a whole lot going over there. I think I'm the only person. Yeah, I'm the only person in the talk channel. Everybody else has left me. Are they still doing drink and draw? Holy cow, there's still people in drinking draw. Oh, everybody's over there chatting. Aaron Gids and D. Mendoza looking at the top three. Let's see, D. Mendoza. Where's Gids? Gids doesn't have points yet? Oh, there's Gids. Okay. I was going to say, I was pretty sure Gids had points. D. Mendoza. There's Aaron right there. He'll go over 100 points tonight. There's D. Mendoza right there. D. Mendoza will go over 100 points tonight, so that's what we're looking at for the final three. Triple J manages to score some points in week 11. That'll put him up over 100 points. Finally, after winning the first one, he's fighting his way back. 1 minute to go. These players are battling hard, trying to get to that final. Get this thing done. Let's end it. Come on. 25 seconds to go until we're back to game time. Not too bad. We're sitting at 6 viewers right now. Welcome to everybody that's viewing. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. And here we go. Start of the 4th hour. Ugh. Let's end this thing, boys. Let's go. I want to get some sleep. D. Mendoza, huge raise, starting out the 4th hour. Pocket 10s for D. Mendoza. Nice hand, sir. Nice hand. We get to see some betting. Oh. Jack Dewey Dewey. Ace on the turn. That should bring out some betting. Nope. Yeah, there's the bet. Blinds still aren't quite high enough to make these players take a chance or two. Ace Queen 10, that's a decent flop. Queen on the turn. Whole lot of high cards out there. Oh, flopped a straight. Gids. Couldn't get anybody to bite. back and forth dogfight. 2, 6, 8. Oh boy. Nine brings in straight possibilities. 7, 10. He showed, what did he show? 5 king. Ah, 2 diamonds. Rainbow board this time. Nothing out there. 2 jack 6. Oh boy, D Mendoza has had some good hands, just hasn't won the really big pots. There's not a whole lot there this time. D Mendoza wants to get full value. Oh, 2 pair. There's an interesting flop. All 3 of these players locked in a death battle at this point. Just keeps on moving the chips around. Ooh, all spade flop. Interesting. Ace pairs the board. Just got more in. And a king on the river. Jack 10 to a king on the river. Is that the straw that broke the camel's back for D Mendoza? Jack 2 queen, 2 hearts. They just won't die. They just won't die. Who's it gonna be? Jackson 10. Doyle Brunson's out there too. 2 spades. Either A, everyone got tired, or B, they're just really closing up the range of hands when you should be opening up your range of hands at this point. You're in for 25, Gids. You might as well call for 38. It's only 15,000 more. Oh, pocket deuces to a 5. Oh, and the 3 hit. And wow, what a way to double up D Mendoza. 5-3 and you get 2-3 runners. Holy cow. Ugh. And the beat goes on. Aaron pushes up to 300,000. Interesting. Ace 6-5. We had a decent pot in the middle. 159,000. Aaron gonna try to take Gids' head right here. Aaron got an ace. Is he pretending like he has an ace? Which one is it? No pretend needed. Okay. Aaron pushing 4 now. Blinds are eating away quickly. Is Aaron gonna take his own head? Now it's a little bit tricky for Gids. Can't do it. Ooh, 5-4-4 flop, rainbow. Ooh, how do you give Gids a walkover in that spot? That's an ATC play right there, Aaron. You can't allow him to get that many chips on a walkover. You gotta make him play his cards. Ooh, queen on the board now. D Mendoza shows the queen. This is an automatic. Holy moly. How do you not call? It was only 10,000 more. Trying to end it here. And he hits the king. And the beat goes on. Mm-mm-mm. Uh-oh. That's a horrible board to be all in on. And this tournament is... No! What a hit! Gids hits one of his 2 outs. Holy moly. D Mendoza, great tournament, out in third. You win the $25 for third. So Aaron, 313, Gids at 184. Blinds are 15 and 30. Next blind should be 20 and 40. Aaron gets a little bit out of Gids on that one. Hockey sticks with an ace on this flop. Any given hand can either end it or change things dramatically. Who's gonna be the winner? Is this going to be the last hand? No. Well, maybe. Nope. Yep. And it's a split. Banana splits. Who's gonna win? Aaron should win. He has the chip count. We're just dragging along here in hour 4. 8, 5, 6, 2 hearts. 7 would be an open-ended straight. King 6, 2, 5, and we're over. Gids in second. Aaron wins. Congratulations, Aaron. Write these down. Aaron Farr wins this Friday Night Fights and wins his own bounty. So put that down as well. The bounties for Jake from State Farm, JAD42 won that bounty. On Rebecca's head, Glenn 12 won that bounty, and Aaron wins his own bounty by winning the tournament, doing the same little deed that I did whenever I won the tournament and won my own bounty on my head. Gids finished in second, D Mendoza in third, Triple J fourth, Obvious Glee fifth, Exec Deck sixth, Glenn 12 seventh, Blonde Genius in eighth, and Disco 50 in ninth. That is your Friday Night Fights Bash Winter Edition February, and we got one more Friday Night Fights left. I probably am going to take next Friday off and not broadcast. Gonna go out with the wife, I think, next Friday. So with that being said, this is Doug McMahon for the Dead Poker Society. Y'all have a good night. See y'all tomorrow for Saturday Showdowns and Winter Bash Valentine's Tournament, and float on down the river, everyone. Poker at the Tavern will be on Sunday, so don't forget that as well. Good night, everyone.